see?
It does sound like he's saying yeah.
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 And he likes all the loose fur you're getting off of him.
Meh.
So,
You-
that's okay. He's not our hacker.
You like chain scratches?
Yes, he does.
Every kitty likes chain scratches. Draken loves
He especially loves it around the collar.
collar, you know. So cute. I miss my cat.
Okay, so
Draken's
we should
so
be
adorable.
live right now.
I miss him too, but I miss my cat that I
miss-
had when I was growing up.
I miss Jack.
Oh, I want to show you something that I
Smells.
find interesting because this cat named Mama.
Ow!
Mama.
It's just this cat's name's Mama. She's had 7 litters and 10 in each litter. Those are her litter. There's only one. There's calico ones, gray ones, pure orange ones, and white ones, and one solid black one. It's just a black one.
There's always that one black cat.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And she let us hold the baby. She didn't care. She's like, whatever. These are like my 70th children. She has 7 litters, 10 in each one. And they're like, we have no reason why she has this many. And I'm like, why the fuck you keep breeding your cat?
Why isn't she spayed?
She's a farm cat. Mosing cats is what they make them milk to be. And I'm like, that's how you get AIDS.
Okay.
Watch me out.
Yeah, we are definitely
No, my brother's
live
cat
right
has
now.
feline
We're
AIDS.
live.
Yep, we are live
I
now.
love you.
I like
Oh,
how the
great.
first thing that happens is I talk about my brother's cat having feline AIDS.
You should just put that in
Oh,
the
gross,
thumbnail.
loose fur, Matt. Why were you rubbing him so much?
Because he's
Petting
shedding.
the cat.
Quick, a storm rolls in, you're covered in hair
It
now.
was a cat, so therefore I must pet it.
So,
Because kitties.
brief little recap from the previous 2 sessions. Everyone had woke up from having a flashback or premonition or some sort of vision where everyone was at war with each other. Each and every race was up against each other. And you guys had woken up, appeared to have gone through some sort of fight or had gone through something that inflicted major injuries to you. Woke up in kind of a shack where you were being tended to, and you had learned that the elder there, his name was William, was taking care of you, keeping an eye on you, making sure you were doing well while you were in your sleep-like state. And then he brought you guys closer to town. You came in encounter with some undead and some vampires at the time, which you guys had gone through and defeated along your way to Fallen Wood. And then from there, you guys got to meet some of the locals. You guys went to the local tavern, barside area, and helped celebrate the Bee Spring Festival that they were having. And from that, you guys had your first encounter with a mind flayer in a astral-like form above the fire. And then you guys decided to venture off into, say, the forbidden forest in order to figure out where this mind flayer was taking hostages and whatever it is that they're doing with them in this cave that you had discovered. And then you guys went head to head, first hand, with one of them in a physical form, and through a random assortment of whatever you want to call it, trying to fight him through a door, lighting one of your fellow companions, adventurers, on fire.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna get. Did Heather do that? Or was that on?
Yeah, it was their plan.
It was me lighting her on fire because the way he said it made it sound like he was phasing through the door. So we thought he was phasing through the door, so it's like he's coming through.
Not phasing.
That's the way he says phasing.
Facing.
We should go back through the video.
And it's like, oh,
And then I ran out the door.
and we'll
And then
light you on
she
fire,
ran
and then
into
you'll
the
go through. And then
The
you
mind flayer
fail.
is quite
And then she felt it just sort of like hits the door and just bounces off.
And there was also poop and feces.
Hey
in the
there,
dungeon.
Pea
Wait,
Snuggles.
poop and feces are the same thing, Murphy.
Best name ever.
Yep.
Yeah.
We all know who that is.
You're illiterate.
You're illiterate.
And then from there you managed to pin the mind flayer up between you guys and the door and the wall but you did manage, and Anna managed to get the final blow into it with an unarmed strike through the mouth, through the brain to pretty much end its life. So it was before it dropped to the floor.
Cool.
So, but you did rescue some of the captives that were there. A couple of them you had to finish off because they had already been infected with something that was probably going to be the end of their life anyway. So, then you guys returned back to town, reunited some of the families together, but not all of them, and now you guys were resting up before you ventured back into the cave. So, anything you guys want to do before leaving town?
I'm still trying to gather up herbs.
We're waiting for the priest to finish
Here's
our
the,
our staff and our robe to like purify it,
Okay.
so we can go make some money.
So, because of his experience and this being a fairly smaller sized town, it actually would take him a lot longer because he's not exactly the most experienced in the Enchanted.
talking about
Tell
the
me it
priest?
sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
He's a peasant priest.
This
Oh,
would
question.
take a while.
So I use the rapiers. But when I go on here to add the weapon into this, I get hand axes. But how? What the heck is a rapier under? Is it a type of dagger then?
I think the rapier would either be a simple or a finesse style weapon.
Nope. It says club, dagger, great club, hand axe, javelin, light hammer, mace, quarterstaff, sickle, spear, and unarmed strike.
All those.
Well, then you're boned.
Oh. Unless it's a martial weapon.
I'm proficient in every weapon,
No,
so
I'm,
I
I'm
mean,
just saying as far as the category goes, since I haven't really messed
there
around
different
with that
categories?
too much.
no, that's all I can choose from is this. Oh, I guess
Wait,
it'd
you
be-
didn't mess around the app during the time when you had time?
Maybe I'll do martial. Oh, it might be in there. Hold on, let's see if it's in here. You know what, Marshy? Stretch your face. Fight you.
So,
Fight. Place your bets, everyone.
That's all I
I
needed
don't
to do.
fight.
Now I can just use this, and I have my stuff set up.
so perfect. So, anything else? I know Anna, she is going through and collecting herbs around the town and just on the outskirts of town.
I'm pretty much ready to go.
What were you doing? You were in the. You went to the pub. I think, didn't you? Like you guys were going to drink.
Let's go to the pub.
Yeah, well, she was going out picking up herbs.
Oh yeah, we
Okay.
told her to meet us there.
You and I went to the pub, right?
And she gave you a gold piece to fill up her flask.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's hungry.
And then
And
Becca's
an
character will
alcoholic.
be rolled in here later on, but not right away. And she's new. So.
I'm also known as Azure Eyes 4 here on Twitch, so I've got my own stuff. This is my first time playing, and hopefully I'm going to be supporting my husband-to-be.
And hopefully benefiting everyone else here at the table as well.
Oh god, no, I'm going to take them all down. I'll turn on them.
Well, time to enter already.
She looks bad.
I'll make sure to go ahead and climb on one of your guys'
I
back.
got 17. What'd you get?
I got
5.
I got a 9.
Whoa!
Smacked out already.
Calm yourselves.
Did you just roll a 1?
I keep getting shit.
Oh, that's good. That means all of your barrels are gonna be behind you.
Nobody's dead. Snuggles, nobody's
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah.
Nobody's
Oh, I got 18 finally.
So,
How long do you think it's gonna take that priest?
day or two.
24 hours.
I mean, I would say for the level of experience that he has, since he's basically a peasant, just with, hey, I'm part of this church. So this may take him a while.
What a basic beat.
So if you wanted to wait, you know, because there's
I'd like to wait because that's like 650 gold right there we can make.
Well, we can do other stuff. We don't have to like literally wait until he finishes.
But what if he decides to sell it?
You know, we'll be trying to be one of those priests that
Then we'll
just steal
stab
stuff.
him and throw him into the
What if the
harbor.
wrong people steal it?
And you want me to go ahead and start
like I said,
tracking
this
him
is a
down?
small town. There's not a whole lot of experience except for, you know, basic needs and But the most experience would be ale making, because that's what their orchard is for making ale.
The priest!
Ale.
Sounds like Marcy's kind of place.
So,
Yeah, I want to stay in behaving forever.
Behaving.
Stop behaving.
Well, are they still having their festival regardless of the circumstances?
Thought that would have ended.
Should be better
as
not.
far as
Keep passing
the
the ale.
first night, now you guys being back into town, everyone's a little weary about what's going to happen next. They've taken this as a bad omen.
Tell them we got you, boo. Tell them that.
So now everyone's kind of like unsure of what's going to happen next, because they're very, very spiritual in a sense, because like they kind of depend on good things to happen.
I was like, but that priest is true as heck slow. He ain't very
So-
spiritual.
So they're just like they're very kind of the worship type, but not like you know.
Not
whatever
extremists.
happens,
Well, we
yes.
did say to the priest that we'd hang around though until he's done,
Mhm.
and we told him we'd be at the tavern. Because we'd be drunk for a few days.
So, but what is so? Anna, your character has come back from gathering herbs. You've got a few bundle wraps. You got kind of a mixed bag of different herbs and stuff that you're able to use. That can be used for medicines.
Ale.
Those can be used for
Ale.
Ale.
seasonings and stuff too.
Ale.
Ale.
So,
She literally went out there to gather that so she can make alcohol. She had that brewing set.
mm,
Alcoholic.
Didn't you give me golden pie things though?
No.
You just use your gold.
No, you gave us a gold piece.
You also gave me 10 gold pieces
What did I give you gold for?
to buy bandages,
Oh, you actually wrote it
Slab.
down.
medical kits, gauzes, splints.
So he came back with a lot of stuff.
yep.
Okay.
A lot of herbs and whatnot that you can do.
Okay, so
what
give
you
me.
want with.
Okay, I give you back the gold.
Not the gold.
Stuff.
You had to buy the splints and crap.
Well, how much gold would that all cost up to be?
They should be in the book.
What's that? For what?
Splints, bandages, and what else needs to be bought? They can't forge for.
God, my handwriting is crap. What? Sorry, bandages, I think slab, medical kit, gauzes, splints,
That's salve.
salve.
Salve, there you go. I'm derping out too.
Yeah, I can't read my handwriting.
Bruh.
No, stop. My handwriting's horrible. And I can't spell.
Gauze, splint, post-ins.
I don't
Your
remember.
handwriting is not that bad. It's just small.
God, splint, and stuff like that, basically.
A medical kit
Yeah.
with everything in it.
Nah, that'll be too easy.
I wish this had choking on the cracker I ate. I wish this had a separate thing for equipment and what's in my bag, but it doesn't on this thing. Sad. I'm gonna add to notes then. I got 2 lamb legs with me.
Why do you still have 2 lamb legs?
Because I'm saving them because I need to heal my HP.
How long will cooked meat stay fresh-ish or edible?
Oh,
I have, these ones are,
I mean, we only had them for like, what, 2 days?
a day if even. These ones are, dried.
Oh, okay, sweet.
Then dried meat doesn't need to be refrigerated. That's what they used to do in the days. So they didn't have the refrigerators.
It's
Educators.
there's proof.
Well, this is kind of for what you guys have. It's not actually listed in the player's handbook for that kind of stuff.
It's no like medical kit, just like in general.
Splints.
No splints, nothing on there. It's just like your most general adventuring stuff. So if it does come to kit, there's no value to it. So.
Pencils in here.
So.
Does anybody need erasers?
No,
Oh, we don't. No.
No, I'm good.
There's like a crap ton in here.
Healer's kit.
There you go. Found it. Oh, you found it.
This kit is a leather pouch containing bandages, salves, splints. The kit has 10 uses. I'm gonna see if it has. What did you say?
It costs 5 gold.
Okay, yeah, because on here it doesn't even have freaking pricing, but on there it does, so woo. Alright, Marchie, so you give me 2 of those?
Yeah.
Cool, I'm gonna write it down.
I'll make sure to write down my goal 7 or 10 pieces gone.
So I got 20 uses for those,
Okay.
which that's a lot for a healer's kit. Jeez.
Well, technically it's 2.
So basically, whatever he went out and found, we were able to just put together. You're welcome for the 10 gold, you poor monk.
Monks have no use for gold.
They do when they need alcohol.
See,
That's what I was gonna say.
what am I using for a camera? I've got one off my Acer laptop. I also have a Logitech C920S camera. Plus, I also have an older Microsoft
cute.
LifeCam 6000 series.
You
DCs, just so you know.
I had to go to the bathroom.
Just started.
know what? It's not our fault that you took forever gathering stuff.
I didn't take forever to gather things. We just never gathered them.
That's your. No kidding.
Oh.
Alright, so you're back in the tavern with us?
Yeah, I'm back at the tavern, guys.
Cool. We're just gonna chill at the tavern for a while.
Man.
So we told the priest we'd stick around, see if anyone needs our help and stuff too.
Oh, can I get my flask back, please?
Chuck it at him.
Slumber.
Yeah,
Give me my
sure.
flask. Yeah.
And pass him the flask.
It's full, right?
So,
Swish it around to make sure it's full.
In the flask.
Wait, did
in the flash.
yeah, get in the flask.
You see Little Nicky, right?
Yeah, I see it.
love Little Nicky.
God, it's been forever since I watched that movie.
What? It's slide down your throat.
Chokes on it.
Fucking movie.
So they're hanging out at a tavern right now?
Yep.
Yep, the only tavern
Ben-
in town.
I think Schlarpel's having himself another quart or whatever of that.
Another quart, not a pint, going with a bigger size.
Yeah, another quart.
How much
of
is a
that-
quart?
Of that apple
Quart
ale.
was 3 gold pieces.
3 gold pieces.
So let's see, where's my GP at?
I'm drinking some more of my diluted
Gold
apple
pieces.
juice.
So it's 3?
How diluted is it?
Like freshly
I am.
pounded. It's like freshly pounded. Like
They went
just
and
being
beat the
awesome.
apples up.
You said
They
it's
gave
3
it to
gold
me,
pieces for
and
a
they're just
quart?
like,
Yes.
Okay,
dump
so
water
I'm
in
at
there, and
93
they're like,
gold
here you go, we don't really have that here.
Right now.
But I try to not drink as much because my character's a fighter, and she needs to be a leader of a whole guild, or clan. And this idiot's drinking quarts of alcohol?
He's enjoying himself.
Kind of like that over there. See that? He's definitely drinking alcohol.
End up in drinking old summer.
So then how soon can I introduce my character?
I will let you know.
Okay.
It's gonna be a
We're sitting at
situational
Tavern.
introduction.
I was gonna say, yeah, they're just sitting at a tavern right now.
So, guys.
You don't want?
So, anything else that you guys want to do before, say, the next day?
They're all drinking at the bar, and I'm just sitting here eating my diluted apple juice.
I kind of
You're
just want to
watching
try
this.
sneaking around the bar again, just for fun.
Why?
Sneaking around the bar?
Yeah, using my rogue abilities to
Why?
sneak.
Everyone's friendly there.
Just because.
He wants to eavesdrop on people like a dude.
I like to
He
go
wants
in
to
ahead and climb
slip
in
up.
his back. Yeah.
Black.
Well, he has a black hole, so.
So I can just go ahead and sneak around with him.
We're just sneaking
Wait,
around
it's
the bar for fun.
Sneak
Me and
around.
the lizard just sit there with our drinks like half up to our face, and we're just like, what the f is going
I
on?
rolled a 13.
That's not good.
Oh,
Well,
shake
if
me
you
off.
got-
Still.
If you got her on your back, you have to roll with disadvantage. So
Well
you gotta
then,
make sure-
I'm gonna
Wait,
go ahead.
hold up. My character didn't approve of her being on my shoulders.
I'm going ahead and put in the sis.
No, that's not how it works.
That's not how the
That
system
just
works.
takes away from my roll.
No, Now we're basically just
No,
goofing
but
off at the tavern, making sure
Schlumpel's
we're good.
basically bored and drunk, and he just wants to be goofy, so he's just trying to sneak around.
With a tiefling on
I rolled a 13. I rolled a 13.
I'm just casually talking
And
to
I'm
people
still
at the
trying to
bar.
carry my quart of ale as I sneak around.
With a tiefling
Oh,
on his back.
Well,
Trim and
let's-
fall.
Let's just say that everyone is aware that you're doing this and you're just trying to ignore you.
By the way, since you're drunk, is also a disadvantage.
So it's a double disadvantage.
I'm over like in a corner just cackling. Greg, can you see me?
I'm invisible!
I'm invisible. Take a giant drink, just all loudly, just.
No, actually, you're actually invisible. I can't see.
Reminds me of that scene from Infinity War. I've mastered the art of standing so incredibly still. Let's become inconceivable to the naked eye. He's just trying to eat a chip.
And they're just like,
It's one of my favorite parts of the whole movie.
It's the best scene ever.
you haven't seen Infinity War
No,
yet,
I
have you?
haven't. I haven't.
Wow.
I haven't
Wow.
seen past the first Avengers movie.
Well, you know what? That
You
wasn't
don't have to
very,
watch them all to catch on.
No,
Just-
you
I
really
watched,
don't.
I think 4 movies, and then it lets you watch Infinity Wars.
Watch Ragnarok before you watch Infinity War.
Did I watch
Ragnarok.
Ragnarok?
Thor Ragnarok. Yes, you did.
Oh yeah, I did. That's
Yeah.
part of it.
Watch that one.
I've only
Definitely.
watched the first Thor. I haven't seen the second one.
They don't tie into each other very much. It's not till after the second Avengers movie where you actually get like
The other movies
the
are basically
main
just filler.
story to like.
I can go ahead and
To
let you
the
borrow
end.
Doctor Strange.
It's great. Watch it.
Oh,
You
I
actually
watch
need
it.
to know that
It's great.
What?
he has.
Well, yeah, you don't really need to know that though. It's explained in Infinity War.
I guess I'm watching
anyway,
Infinity War.
Anyhow.
going back to the game.
Sorry.
So like rolling a 13 like for trying to sneak
Yeah, it's like
around.
people are aware. They're just trying not to draw attention. You're just like whatever. Draw.
Yeah, so we're basically just chilling at the bar and everything. Let's move this along, guys. We don't need to be at
Okay,
the bar
I'm
the
gonna go to
entire
sleep
session.
I'm just over here like
The Tiefling fell asleep at a table, probably with a beer in their hand, face down.
I'm just sitting there like
Ah, the beer is finished, so.
No. So what you're just like passed out, you just pour it on yourself.
It works, it'll dissolve into my
Absorbs in your
skin.
skin.
So you going down for the rest then? Kind of run on the fire like before.
Yeah, but he's just chilling.
What?
Can I buy more lamb chops? Buy your own.
oh you said lamb chops and all of a sudden my brain's like
How much were they again?
Crap. I had that written down. Well, if you went to back to the vendor.
All I remember is they're pretty freaking cheap.
Day 5, if I remember right. Maybe there were 3. So,
Well, I'm gonna buy 2 more, so I'm gonna have 4 lamb legs, and they're gonna be the dried ones. That way they don't like.
like dehydrated one.
Yeah.
One that's been salted heavily, so it actually preserves.
Yeah, it's what dehydrates it. It's just gonna be like jerky, basically.
I'm gonna use it as weapons.
So I'm at.
Let's say for the future then, if you're doing freshly cooked meat, then it's gonna be 3 gold pieces, and then if you want to do the jerky style meat, then it'll be 4 gold pieces each.
Okay.
Just
Alright.
because it takes extra salt in order to make that work.
Let's see how much gold I have real quick. I have
3.
94 gold
Got 3.
and 40 silver pieces. We never use our silver pieces.
We want to find something that's.
So it's probably been about, like, we're sleeping and drinking, and it's kind of like just past, and I'm just going around talking to people, probably, just, you know,
Normal
chill around town.
conversation, trying to keep.
Make sure
Keep
people aren't
spirits up.
dying. Hey, can we find T? Where is he?
He is. I think you left him with the eye.
A little freak ass. Where'd he go? We've been here for like a whole
he just
day
went
now.
back to his
And you handed him the eye,
He hobbled into his hole.
and he was going to see what he could do with it.
I want to know if T's up to anything.
So,
the lock of your hair, please.
No.
So you go to visit T, and happen to
Wait, is
find
this the next morning, or are we still like?
Oh, this
at
is
night?
still kind of. This is still middle of night.
Sure.
Okay, because Mike Teflon's passed out wherever he is.
So
We left him at the tavern.
so you happen to meet up with T, and he was just coming out of kind of this little burrow, kind of small enough for him, but obviously not for the bigger proportion.
My arm could fit in there. Started going in there, flopping around.
Boo!
It's like, hi, how can I help you?
How's your eye doing?
Fine.
Crap.
So, just kind of like.
Did you actually put the other one in there?
So it's still bandaged up, but he hasn't put it in yet. It's still pretty well bandaged from before.
Go put your eyeball in.
He hasn't had the priest look at it yet.
That is a horrible
I'm
idea.
not comfortable with putting in something that came from a being such as a mind flayer.
Did you have the priest look at it? Wasn't you gonna have the priest look at it?
I thought we already got that purified.
Well, you guys had given the priest the staff and the robe.
So did we just give him a demonic eyeball without
Yes.
any
Yes.
sort of
Yes.
look over?
Potential.
He'll figure it out.
Whatever happens, happens. Not my problem.
He seems adventurous with it. He got it.
So,
Well, we'll be here for a few more days to let us know what happens with it.
alright, sounds good.
Are we in the same day still?
I'm still in the overnight right now. You guys were gonna rest and then go back into the
Cave thing.
I
cave.
don't remember agreeing to that. So we wanted to burn that cave. Oh crap, there's people in there still lives in there.
Probably.
Because you only entered one of the rooms and this was very long, you somehow convinced one of them that you were the cleaning crew and he used that persuasion check. And it's like, yeah, okay.
No, we're just part of the cleaning crew.
So,
If we go back in there, it's gonna be really dangerous for us.
Unless we use the cleaning crew excuse
You know,
again.
the mind flayers know we're there.
Well, the Mafia will know wherever we are.
That's creepy.
And they
No, they're so gross looking, like little weird floaty. I imagine them from the people of Jimmy Neutron, the floating alien dude.
The Yucatanans!
Yeah, the little floating brain dudes. I'm just like, oh, that's what I think when I think about mind flayers. Like one of those floating brains.
I honestly thought of David Jones.
Davy Jones.
Just remember the one scene from Jimmy Neutron. Hello, Toast! I really admire your ship. And he's talking to a friggin' toaster. That part used to kill me as a kid.
I miss watching that show.
Oh, God. What is that?
I have the movie. One where all the planets gather on, all the different races gather on that planet for the game. With the weird stupid egg dudes, they're in like Gladys Green.
Oh
things.
right, and they took the parents, right?
That was the movie.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. That's the one I
The
have.
Yucatanians.
Yeah. But about the
The
entire
only
movie,
reason why I
don't know
remember the
actually-
whole the only reason why I remember the movie was because of Kids of America.
Yep.
Sorry, we got off topic again.
Just happened a lot.
yeah, it's quite often. So,
Damn it, Heather.
well, if you guys what you want to do,
What?
you want to just finish off the night,
I
passing
mean,
out, getting ready for the next day.
we might as well wait until next morning.
Yeah, see what that guy has for us. I need to pull up my calculator.
What guy?
The priest, sorry.
Oh, you mean if he has something for us?
Well, if he doesn't, we're gonna sell some cursed weapons, because it doesn't matter if they're purified or not, they still sell for a good amount of gold.
Fair enough.
So, everybody's okay with that?
Yeah,
Dude, if we,
I'm
each-
still passed out at tavern, so I don't care.
if we sell the robe, by the way, this is player knowledge, not the character knowledge. If we sell it and split between all of us, we get 162 gold and 50 silvers each.
That's what all two like both items, right?
That's all items together. We get 162 each. Just remember, we can go buy that one, like,
You can buy all the
retirement
alcohol
home.
you want.
I know, and I never have to worry about
I can't. I gotta go run my clan.
So we can be carrying kegs all over the place.
Oh.
I won't be carrying kegs, thank you very much.
He can't. He's too noodleish. He has noodle arms.
Actually, he's among, so.
Oh yeah, you're a drunken fist man. So you got strong fists but noodle arms. Can you imagine like Mickey Mouse shit going on with little tiny arms with those big fists?
We're getting off track again.
Austin, get this story back on track! Please!
So, next morning comes, guys wake up fairly refreshed. Some of you might be waking up with kind of a terrible headache from what you've had.
I feel nothing.
Oh, you know what helps get rid of it?
More alcohol.
More alcohol. Oh, sure, you're like my soulmate.
Whoa.
So,
Fight.
so next morning comes, the sun begins to rise over the horizon. You smell the blossoms from the orchard, from the apple orchard. Kind of wakes you up, makes you feel good in the morning, and people are moving about their normal pace. Bread's being made, the orchard's being plucked, getting harvested. So, how do you guys wish to proceed?
I'm gonna go to the priest and see what he has done so far.
I'll go ahead and follow her.
Me too.
Shuttle's just laying down a little bit, trying to regain the confidence and trying to stand up.
Just figuring
Just
out where you
move.
are.
Contemplating, just.
Want a drink?
Eggs. What about that?
So you guys head over to the small little chapel. Not a whole lot to really look at. It's kind of half put together, but still would work for some place of worship.
Ugh, what a dump.
Says the monk.
So
I'm trash, that's different.
as you enter in, and there's
Excuse me.
no one currently inside the chapel.
The heck? Where's the priest? No one's in there at all.
No one that you can tell when you first enter.
He stole our stuff, let's go look for him.
Belongings still there. Staff in the cloak. Are they still
Like,
there?
you just see a few pews, kind of a small little
Is there a back
preaching
room?
area. There's one room off to the left. There's one little room off to the right.
I'll go to the right.
I'll go to the left.
I'll go ahead and flank him then.
I'll just knock.
Let's just open the door.
Like,
Just kick the door open.
who's a knock? Like, hello? Anyone there?
Is it the priest that's talking to me?
It's like, hello?
There's someone
Yo,
in
it's me. I drop off my staff and robe with you.
Oh, give me one minute. 1 minute.
Gross. Wait, lives in there.
Fucking shit.
So if he opens up the door, he's got a bandaged hand. Like, very bandaged.
Yeah, bro, what happened to you?
There appears to be some, probably blood or maybe something black coming up from...
Oh, we should have run the priest purifier. We should have just sold it as a cursed weapon. What happened?
Just trying to take care of the items that you had requested.
Bro, go purify yourself.
You say it didn't go over so well.
What happened?
It backfired on me.
You're not a very good priest, are you?
So it's just too powerful for you. Shut up, you're not even near this door. You're at the left door, knocking it down. The priest is probably standing there like, what the f is going on?
Wait, are we still locking him that door?
You guys went over there and you said you bashed it down basically and just like broke down the door for no reason.
When you're that's the bathroom.
I just to make sure if there's anyone in there. It's not my fault.
Would you like it back? I'm unable to proceed with this here. You'll have to go...
You have something I can wrap it in? So does it like taint us?
And he kind of goes through what he can of some of the cases that he has there, some of the chests that he has, pulls out some wraps that he can at least attempt to put around it to make it so it doesn't affect you.
I'll just wrap the robe, because the robe wasn't actually like evil as that giant orb thing. we just wanted to purify because, clean robes. So I'm going to wrap the robe around the staff and then wrap it in, like, the purifying bandage thing and just, like, tie it around me so it's, like, like a sword would be, where you grab it like this. So it's just wrapped around me then.
Would you recommend just wrapping the crystal part? That's where the magic is held.
Wrap it, like, double time on that. I'll wrap the rest of the staff just in case, but, traveling, you don't want people to see that kind of stuff or else they'll try to steal it and be done with it. So.
And then he hands you back the robe.
The rope's on there, too. I'm gonna wrap it. I just have him wrap it all together then and have the orb kind of double wrapped, triple wrapped. Because I don't want that crap touching me. I already had rat AIDS. So salty about that.
Kind of looks over your shoulder and sees you two. It's like, what are they doing?
Just ignore it. Go back to your office room. Go purify your hand. I'll go deal with those two.
It's like, I would recommend heading north to the bigger citadel into the northern regions. They would probably provide a better service than I can.
We might. We might be going back down to those caves. So, we'll be back probably. Maybe. We'll see. I'm gonna go see what these two aces are doing. I'll just... Bye. Bye, priest.
Bless you.
Cord will beat you. Make Cord consume you. There you go. And the kid, he's probably looking at me like, oh.
Well, he didn't mention who.
Yeah, I don't care who he's blessing. He ain't no freaking Cord person.
Bless you on your god.
Thanks. Cord will beat you when he sees you in the next life. Don't you bless me. So I'm gonna go to you two idiots who knocked down the door. What are you guys doing?
Nothing.
Finding out where the priest is. Did you find them?
Yeah, I got the staff. He couldn't purify it and screwed up his hand.
We're gonna still sell it, right?
Who's gonna buy
We'll
a cursed
bring. He
weapon?
said to go to the citadel up in the northern area, so we'll go there probably. Snowball's back at the freaking bar still, trying to recover whatever he's doing, sleeping outside. Do you guys want to go back in those caves and save more people, or go to the citadel?
Hi, cutie.
Those caves make you guys anxious too.
By the way, you guys had entered what appears to be the bathroom. It's not
There's just some guy standing there like a robe, like,
Hi.
It's like you
Hi,
guys
buddy.
you don't see much other than
Hi. Nice
as
Simba.
far as the bathroom goes, you just kind of see
Anna, it's your turn.
kind of a basin with water in it, and basically, as of right now, a bench with a hole.
Found the bathroom.
found the poop. Shoot.
Run! Shoot!
So we should go back with Schlurple and discuss this at the tavern. I don't want to stay here any more days than we really have to. What do you want? You're knocked out still.
Yeah, no, I'm just
Go
gonna
back to
say,
sleep.
No.
Wait till we come back.
Sean's not exactly in the building.
I know you're not.
No, I mean, he got out of bed and decided to take a walk outside and stumble around a little bit.
Oh god.
Oh
In
no.
hopes to find you guys because he didn't know where you guys went.
Don't you where you're going. You just
Well, no,
don't.
you told me.
Slurple's
You didn't
stupid
tell him. He's hungover.
Yeah, I can tell. Alright guys, let's head back and get Schlurple.
He's not far.
Well, we don't know where you're out of there, so we're gonna start walking back. So I hope
just
you guys
talk.
come the same direction.
He's just talking to a wall. Have you seen my companions?
I can see him doing it too. So we're going back.
So you guys are heading back. You head back to the tavern, and you see a couple of people cleaning up in there, and Shortbull is not in the building.
My husband's missing.
I think the Mindflayer stole them.
Kind of like look over. It's like, oh, he just kind of wandered around outside. I think the mayor may have taken him off to the side.
Well, we'll go outside.
Mayor?
So
How is this?
So the mayor happened to approach you, took you off to the side, and was like, "Hey, if you're really looking for a good time, I know a place just beyond the wall over here where you can release some primal emissions."
I would not recommend he follows that.
Hold on.
No, I am busting out of this inn like where my Schlurp will go.
Schwartzel just kind of puts his hand on his shoulder and goes, "Sir, you seem like a fine man. But I have a wife.
He's flirting
I
with him.
prefer women.
Punch him in the face.
And I unfortunately cannot take you up on your offer. But there are more in my group who you may invite, should you feel the need.
That includes me in that group, just letting you know that.
Remember, you might want to ask
Fair
the
enough.
lizard though.
Yeah, no.
If you ever need to know, I'll let my wife know. She runs the place.
Oh! Well, shit. The mayor knows what's coming.
Hey, I am technically your wife in IRL, dear.
Loco at this point is just kind of like, okay, and he just kind of turns around.
I love how you all look at me when he says my wife runs the place. I am it!
There you go.
Thanks, honey! Apparently I'm on a whorehouse now!
It doesn't mean you partake in it. Like, you're
No,
just
but it was just funny how they all looked at me!
They all look at me like, what?
So, in the middle of the conversation, towards that end part, I just bust out of the tab and it's like yell slurful.
And I just kind of go,
My wife! My wife!
Hey, get out here!
Sir, that woman I told you about, yelling for me, that's my wife!
I know.
You just come trudging towards me.
I turn around and I'm just like,
I see this giant brute ass just
I
running.
just walk up to
towards
her, I found you! My name is Tibet. Oh, love,
What the fuck you want her away for?
there was a man in the woods who invited me to indulge in my primal instincts. I told him I was married.
You can indulge on those later.
But will it be in the same building?
No.
Good.
Love, he tried to invite you to a whorehouse. Don't go to it.
A what?
Just whisper in his ear explaining what it is.
Just horrified, like,
There's many of those in my clan. Be wary of them.
be careful, because I did tell him that there were more of us.
You include me in that. Good job.
Well, he knows who you are now.
You realize we have a monk in our group who does not partake in those, right?
I forget, is your character he or she?
He.
He won't know if he's drunk.
He'll just yell up for Maria. Can you imagine that in the middle?
Get away from me, you satanic little pig! It's funny because
I don't
he's
think anyone
technically
wants to be
demonic.
lizard.
It's kind of funny because if you think about it,
Exactly.
he's like calling people satanic and he's like a monk and he's demonic.
What about Schlerple? Well, now we know there's a whorehouse in this area, so
My poor area, gotta do what you gotta do.
I guess. Picking all those apples every day, gotta pick another type of apple.
Behaving better, start behaving.
They ain't behaving.
Gotta deflower some.
I like how we kissed your name of Fallen Wood to behaving.
It's fallen like.
Not anymore.
That's not the only one that's
I
fallen.
was gonna say, if you go to the right place, there won't be any wood falling.
The whorehouse name is just the right place.
No child happy endings end here.
Oh no.
Happy endings start here.
Oh no! And then you can go,
I ruined you!
Okay, so I'm gonna head back to the
No.
tavern with him. We need to discuss our game plan.
Right.
You know the sad part is you say happy ever after or whatever, and the first thing I think of is Shrek.
Well, we're orcs, love, not ogres.
Just had to throw that out there.
So we're gonna go back to the tavern and kind of just chill around. So, should we go back to the caves or should we go to the citadel? Because this staff on my back, I don't know if you guys heard the priest, it was too bad and it started tainting his arm and trying to pollute him. He is not strong enough.
Can we poke people with it? See what happens?
It's wrapped
No.
and it's on my back, so no, you cannot touch it.
No, I don't want to touch it. I just want to poke people with
Are
it.
you sure we should leave whoever is down there?
Most of them are probably either dead by now because it's been a full night,
Oh.
or they're too messed up to come back.
Because you've only explored one room out of however many there could be.
And we're only a small group of people. If we go to the citadel, we might find an army. Maybe some people willing to reach out. Maybe.
We can always like try and block the entrance.
Yeah, then murder all the people down there. There you go.
I say we flip a coin.
As Schlurple kind of comes out of his drunkenness a little bit, he suddenly kind of goes, "Great, what about the boy? Did he... his eye? Is he fixed?"
No.
What do you mean, no?
He didn't put it in his face skull yet.
His face skull.
Oh, how rude.
He has to clean it. It was a...
The priest
flares.
couldn't even clean a staff or a cloak. How do you expect to...
He cured AIDS, something that some people can't seem to do in this world. I mean, it works.
Damn it.
Don't worry, the little halfling thing will figure it out. Yeah, I forgot his name for a minute.
You know, if it
His
wasn't-
name's T?
if it
T.
wasn't- if it wasn't
T
so-
with like
T.
the letter T.
T-E-E.
He's teeny weeny. He's a halfling.
Turned into
He might wear a yellow polka dot bikini.
Oh, that's not a good image! That's a bad image!
Or a teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini.
Ah!
Let's just go to the cinema.
I can't see a character like
the
this!
cringe.
You'll be fine.
Alright, so Citadel.
Sure.
Citadel. You're not giving an option. We're going to Citadel.
Can I get more ale first?
Yeah, can we get more here?
You can make your own. You've had plenty.
My character takes a
That's-
sip from their flask.
It does take a couple days for it to brew for her.
Oh.
Sucks to be you.
After that second thought, I better lay off the ale.
Yeah, especially if we might run into more mind flares. And the pen was closed.
What's a pen?
It's a
It's like
thing you
you
write
in
with.
real life.
Hashtag player knowledge. Citadel. it
We're
is.
gonna go to Citadel. Those people down there, there's no way 4 of us can take on a whole group of mind flayers, plus whatever guards they have, plus, you know, all the fuckery, whatever's going down there.
I mean, we
That
bypassed
sucks.
one of the guards by bamboozling him.
Yeah, but now everyone's gonna know if they see us. They're like, wait a second, no one's supposed to be down here.
Well, use a different excuse.
So what?
Pizza delivery.
Apple ale delivery from the town you're murdering.
I couldn't deliver apple ale. It'd be gone before it reaches its destination.
Yeah, I know. That one over there would probably drink it too.
Like delivery.
So then what if as I approach the group, they notice me coming and the air around them suddenly gets colder? Chilly, like
Oh, Gross
ice.
is a necromancer?
No.
Okay.
My character takes another
Huh?
drink out of their flask so they can
What the
feel
heck?
warmer.
Character is coming.
Patience.
When?
When we're on the road.
Eventually.
No!
So,
Just get the SpongeBob cards eventually.
Alright, we're just gonna...
3 hours
Well.
later.
so you guys are deciding to go to
The Citadel.
the Citadel
yes.
in the northern.
Yep, I'm gonna tell the barkeep, if anyone asks about where this little venturing group went, we headed to the Citadel.
To
Just
get
in
help.
case anyone tries to find us or look for us or anything. Don't tell any mind flares, but... We
So-
fucking pissed if I tell a mind flare.
It's like, well, good luck,
Is T gonna get haunted by a mind flare eyeball?
because
I mean, not if he doesn't put it on.
in order to proceed north, you must go through the mountains in order to do this.
Not the caves, but over the mountains.
You have to go through the
And
mountains.
through the woods. To Grandma's house we go.
You can either go over or through them.
Can I go around it?
We
That would
just
That would take longer.
That would take you weeks in order to get through.
okay. And how long would it take to go
So I can
through
go
it?
over.
If you wanted to, climb.
I'd say we go through it.
I mean, I can do Skyrim logic and glitch myself and run away. It's alright, go, 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 press the buttons.
Then there's
Just
me.
get on a horse and just climb a 90-degree angle.
Then there's me. That's like, we'll just take Bikini Bottom and push it somewhere else. That idea just might be crazy.
Use
enough.
like
to
use
get us all
logic
killed.
and start like teleporting yourself there.
We'll just mind flare our way through the mountain.
So when you say through, we don't actually have to go through those lower caves.
It's
You mean where you guys had emerged from?
Yeah.
So
We don't have to go through that, right?
you can either go if you. So, because you went through the makeshift hole that turned into kind of a dungeon-like area. So that one was unknown up until you guys had discovered it.
Okay, so I'm going to assume there's a path that...
So, if you want, you can either continue from where you started before. If you want to go through that way, that would be one alternate way to get through.
I'm going to assume there's a traveler's path, though.
And then there would be just a regular way up through the mountains.
Taking the traveler's path, I don't want to deal with any more mind flayers.
You got
Yeah, let's do that.
Freaking Jimmy Neutron-ass brain things.
So,
Will we be walking or taking a horse? Wagon
It's
thing.
for...
We don't have a horse wagon.
We have to
That was the human things we ran into.
You
I almost
do-
said, I thought they were dwarves for a second in my head, and I'm like, wait a second. Dwarves love their ale too much. Those are definitely not dwarves.
Your best
Is that a
friend.
spider up there? Right by that speaker?
Yes.
Oh, you baby
Keep it over
spider.
there.
I'm calling him Bob.
Probably eating
The
all
ape.
your bugs that keep flying
Where?
around.
Queen
How
Boss
do you
Rob.
see it?
Queen Rob.
Oh, there's one right
No,
there,
no,
too.
may she rest in peace. No one will take her
Right.
name.
Queen Bob Ross.
Queen Bob Ross. That's what it was.
So you guys begin your trek through, and as you slowly begin to take these several miles up to the cliffside, you happen to see a figure studying alongside before you start climbing northbound.
Kill it. What? I'm kidding. We're just gonna someone else can look at it this time.
And it appears to be of a humanoid, maybe dragon-like, as you approach.
So
Is
maybe
it a
roll for
lizard?
perception check then.
If you want to.
Okay, I'll do it too.
Necessary? Is it really necessary? I guess that should have been my first question.
I ain't bro for that. So walk up.
As you approach, it appears to be of a silver dragon.
Is it Blue Eyes White Dragon?
No, goddamn.
It's time to
You!
do.
So,
You actually
Actually,
have a card.
I love you, Gil, so much. Anyway.
which would be of a silver dragon humanoid, just at the very start of the incline up. Which brings on your character.
So,
So,
I guess we're all just sitting here staring at you awkwardly.
okay. So my character is 6 feet 3 inches, a druid dragonborn. Weight is 220. Eyes are ice blue.
Just fit.
Shut it!
Just do what a person would actually see as your character. You don't need to go into details. Just
Okay. Waist length, dark purple hair. I'm 18 years old. There is no animal with me. That sounded like it was coming out of your mouth.
sorry.
And I'm wearing a dark blue cloak that has icicles formed around the bottom. And high heel boots. But you don't know what's under the cloak yet. Until battle. All you'd see is ice.
The cloak is open. There's a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh! tails. Alright, let's do this.
No!
So it's an ice druid then.
Yes. An ice dragonborn druid.
But the lizard's gonna freaking hate this.
Oh, you're gonna go to sleep.
Oh, hibernation time.
Hibernation time.
Oh,
Just being around cold air. You'd probably be suffering in this mountain right now.
He
Do you have
should
warm clothes
be.
on?
I'm wearing chainmail armor. No, I do not have warm clothes on.
Oh, bro, you're gonna freeze. Yeah, you can.
Freeze.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
Alright, Snowball, carry him. Yeah, I just realized that because,
Wait, do I
And now that you have met me, the air gets colder. Within at least 10 feet of me.
Well, I'm going home.
Wait, do I have to legitimately pick him up?
you might have to because the lizards are not good with cold.
Also,
Well, it's
if I
not
have to-
immediate,
If I have
guys.
to pick up a character
You
and,
might.
and
It's like,
carry
oh, it's
them, do I have to roll
cold.
strength check?
Just,
Oh, this, I really
well,
hope I can
what's your strength?
18.
So
You can definitely
take
carry
that.
him.
Take that and just times it by 30. That would be your carrying capability.
But I still need to roll, right?
No,
Yeah.
that's a key ability to carry in pounds.
Okay.
So
So 18 times
18 times 30.
30. That's
A lot.
yeah.
540 pounds. You can carry like 2 of him.
Oh,
How
does that
should
mean
you
I
do
can go on
one?
his back again?
Good question.
No! Stop jumping on my back.
But it's amazing feeling tall.
I need to change that.
Huh?
I see how like the old
Alright, well,
like
when-
height and weight.
If
and I
and
need
when
to
the
adjust
time
that.
comes, I suppose I could.
If he gets
Yeah, I
cold
mean,
enough and
it's-
starts like slowing down.
It's too early.
Yeah.
I mean, the air is still fairly warm. I mean, you're still walking around comfortably.
Oh, it's not even just because of her. It's just because of the freaking mountain weather.
We haven't gotten up the mountain.
The elevation.
Right,
Yeah.
I realized we saw your kids, but we're just standing here awkwardly staring at you.
It's like, turn around. Yes, can I help you?
Nice icicles.
Wow!
What?
Wow.
What? Excuse me?
It's like rude.
On your
Well, rude. Oh, you like my icicles? Thanks. I made them myself.
It was
You're a lizard. Like this one.
I'm gonna be broken by the end of the night.
I just sit there staring like,
That's for you only, unless you're prompted to. So just breathe the inside.
Oh no.
I don't really know how my character would react. I get the feeling he'd just kind of stand
So-
there and just be like, oh.
Poke.
lizard.
So lizard.
It's basically a lizard.
Some,
Dragon boards are basically lizards too, okay?
ripped.
Except I can stand the ice.
Yeah, true.
Some great. There's a frozen reptilian-like creature up ahead.
I believe it's a lady. It's a lady lizard.
Lady lizard.
Yes. We're orcs, we don't have politeness.
Lady
Plus, I'm from a
lizard.
warrior clan and he's from a banished route clan.
Hey Tim, just saw your comment there. Nice. November 22nd for Doom Eternal. Thank
Yes!
Woo.
Can't wait, because I'm going to get it on the Switch!
Oh shit! Bethesda conference.
Thanks for advertising to us. Now Matt's gonna have to go pre-order games.
Tim.
Yes, I will.
Don't say anything unless they prompt you first. Unless they
No.
ask that.
What?
Do you think we can communicate with this lady lizard?
Love. It's another race. It's not an animal. It's just like him.
Well, have you ever spoken to one?
Yes.
I have.
I am part of a hierarchy. Of course I have. My clan has to communicate with other clans.
I've never seen one before. It's cold up here.
They point out the obvious.
But just as a reminder, it's still, say, if I were to put it realistically, it's probably like 60, 65 right now. I mean, it's still
Well, as,
Isn't that
a,
breezy
as,
wind?
as a half orc though, like with a breeze is.
Being up in
How
the
do
mountain
I-
area though is still gonna be pretty
You're
chilly.
still like ground level though. You're not.
So we haven't
climbing
gone
up.
like
Yeah, you're
high.
not, you're not
up.
climbing up.
Let's
yet.
go. Let's go up there.
Okay.
Hail, lizard.
What brings you here, travelers?
We're going to the Citadel.
Pray tell.
Cursed staff and cursed cloak. Need to be purified.
The priest back in Behaven, Fallenwood.
Fallen.
You remember the name of the last town? Heather!
Called it Behaven, so it's Behaven.
Oh, God.
It was
This is
before we
gonna
even
be
knew
good.
the town's name.
Yeah.
And because there were so many bees and they were worshiping it, I thought it was like, oh, it's like bee heaven, but it's haven. So
Yeah,
bee
'cause
haven.
they eat all the pollen.
Oh,
But anyways, the priest back there is getting tainted and polluted by the staff because it's way too powerful. We stole it from a mind flare.
Yeah, he sucks.
Yeah, we stole its eye too and gave it to somebody. So, because they're missing an eye, so, you know.
And where is this cathedral you speak of?
The Citadel?
The Citadel.
I don't know. Up
Past
north.
the mountains.
Are you going north?
Yeah, we're going up through the Traveler's Pass.
You understand that it's cold up there, right? You won't survive.
I'll be fine.
I'll live.
You will not survive the night. The temperatures up there reach up to negative 50 degrees.
Guess we're gonna be rolling down the hill real quick.
Listen, I don't think you understand my
We can
alcohol
build a
intake.
fire.
I have drinking plenty of alcohol and have survived worse. I'll be fine.
A lizard might not, though.
Yeah, that might be a problem for me.
Well, if we get there before
You-
nighttime, we should be good.
You carry a lizard within your group?
Yeah, see?
I mean,
Lizard.
I only carry him if he can't walk.
Yeah.
Well,
Literally.
one of you
It's
may
gonna
have
be
to share your
literally-
body heat with him. As I said, it gets up to -50 up there.
Alright, time for you to snuggle with
And
Schlump.
that's just at the
Fine, I'll
summit.
just fight.
Yeah, we'll just roll down the hill.
Build a fire.
Build a fire.
We'll light you on fire again.
Yeah, you have fire resistance.
Yeah. We can do that.
Your character's
You'll literally
what
be
the
the human torch.
the human torch. There you go.
But I'm not human.
Well, that one thing I shared on Facebook.
What Facebook thing?
The guy with the anorak, whatever fucking race it was, Oblivion, the fire thing.
Oh.
Never mind. You have to read the entire post.
You guys also understand that it's very windy up there. That makes it even worse.
More speed to jump down the hill with.
Ooh, you mean we can run down it?
Slide.
I would not recommend
What
it.
if we toboggan down it? Like cut down a tree and just freaking.
Toboggan, I don't understand. This.
There starts a tree up there.
Alright, time to take one from down here and pull it with us. Let's do
We
this.
should probably go buy a cloak.
We've got
We
one
have
on
a
our
cloak.
back.
I'm not gonna be wearing
It
that.
might be haunted, but.
Yeah, no.
But travelers, if you wish to travel up the mountain, I will take you there. I have seen that path many a times.
Well, how do you expect to help us? You look pretty cold yourself.
I love the ice.
Well, you're good against it, but we aren't. Are you gonna protect us? You have a little barrier?
I will help as much as I can. Stuttered.
Shit, we're gonna freeze and die now.
So, like, this might be a really stupid question. As we ascend, is it going to get, like, snowy and icy, that type of terrain, or is it just going to strictly just be the temperature and wind?
Oh.
I mean, as far as mountains go, temperatures will decrease,
Right.
weather will change,
Weather will change,
affecting
so-
you physically.
I'm just
So
gonna
there might be a good chance of snow and all that crap.
reach into my invisible, like, butt bag, like every character does, and I'm gonna pull out my robe, my black robe that we got from our first encounter with the vampire, and just put it on myself.
Oh, you mean how many did we get?
We only got one of those black robes. It's on me now.
Didn't
We have a-
you rip it into pieces?
Oh, shit, that's
Yeah.
Oh!
It's just like
That's where there's an X. Okay, we
Just
still
like-
have a map.
Y'all gonna
It's like-
freeze.
Like a strap here, a strap there, and that's about it.
Alright, let's do this. Let's cover that extra skin.
I say we huddle like penguins.
Just collect rocks with each other. So, what should we do then?
If you wish to go north, now is the time before a storm sets in.
Let's start.
That's what
picking
we're
it.
trying to do, but now we're sitting here talking to you.
So,
So if you're gonna help us, you can come with.
Run for it.
this is me kind of sidestepping here. You don't even know each other's names. It's not being
Nobody's
exchanged that
asked.
part yet.
Ice lizard, regular lizard.
Nobody's got a name established. As you approached her, it looked like she was getting ready to possibly travel upwards as well.
Oh yeah. Alright, Slurple, you introduce yourself.
Oh, your name is Schlumple.
Yes, I'm Schlemmer.
My name is Farida. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Likewise.
And you?
Gray.
It's just such a, like...
Great.
Well, my last name's Ashir, and so is his.
Oh, I take it you two are married.
Yep.
Yes, this is my wife.
I'm gonna take him into my clan, and he will rule with me.
See, my family deserted me, and I had no one until I met my wife, Gray.
We're gonna kick some ass.
We might even ask some kick.
Yes.
I'm sorry, but in my head I heard we might have some kids.
That too!
Hey, we take ass and kick names.
And we got drunkard 1 and 2. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
It warms your body, your innards.
Schlucker was drunkard too.
Yeah, drunkard 3.
And new characters. What are your names?
I'm Thry. I'm just a monk.
Lockjaw.
I gotta get this all out now. I'm never gonna get through this.
Alright, takes a sip out of his flask.
He's an alcoholic. I mean, drunken master. Sorry.
What's up, Jackie
Same
Chan?
difference.
True.
Jackie Chan.
Same difference.
Same indifference.
There you go.
So, pray tell, are you going to be able to survive this weather, you two?
Maybe.
We just light him on fire.
Yeah.
Not him.
Not him.
Yeah.
You.
Done it
No,
before.
not you. You.
You heard what I
This
said,
is
though,
but
right?
a flesh wound.
Please don't get started on Monty Python. I was like,
Please, no! We'll never get through this!
You like lose one arm to frostbite. You're like, ah, this is but a flesh wound. You lose your other leg and your other one and your other arm. You just like hobble down the bone.
God, why'd you
All right.
start? Now
We'll
I
call it a
can't
draw.
stop.
This happens a lot. You should be able to hear us whenever we play. You're upstairs or something. You
No.
don't hear us.
Last time I passed out while you guys were playing, remember?
We were
Nope,
loud.
we weren't
as
up there.
fuck.
I'm dead to the world when I'm asleep.
Oh my god.
She's a
We
very
didn't bother
good
you then. I felt bad. I was like, oh my god, we're so loud. 'Cause we were laughing our asses off making jokes.
I heard nothing. I'm a deep sleeper.
You underestimate our amount of joking that happens in this group. When battles happen, we take it seriously.
Some days.
Sometimes it depends on what happens in the battle.
So I light someone on fire and throw him at a door.
Oh no, you did not throw me at the door. I ran at the door.
That's even funnier.
We would survive.
Well, there is a cave halfway up the mountain. We'll be able to rest there for the night. Do you think you can all make it?
If we
I can't better than this guy.
We all have a pretty good walking speed of 30.
Wow. 30 feet, 30 inches, 30 centimeters.
what?
we're talking-
Or 6 squares.
We were 30,
30 miles.
30 feet a minute. We got this.
You
Very well.
You want to have that vision thing.
Well, Travis,
Huh?
we
Oh,
should
yeah.
get started before the storm kicks in.
Wait, do we need wood for a fire in that cave?
You have a human torch right here, do you not?
Yeah, they take damage after a little bit, though.
We might be able to cross some trees along the way, but for now,
Shrubbery!
no.
Stop with the Monty Python references.
With a man in shrubbery!
The mightiest tree in the forest with a heron.
Alright, let's do
Characters!
this!
Travelers, let us proceed then.
So, you guys told her what you were doing.
Yeah.
I have no idea what she was doing.
That's fine, she's taking us up the mountain. We'll ask while we're in the cave. We've got plenty of quality time coming up.
That's true. So,
Bro, can we just move a giant rock or something in front of the... We'll just hang the,
What do you
cursed thing in front of the cave entrance. Like, unfold the robe and just hang it.
God, just rolling a giant rock in front of a cave. I'm just like, okay, this sort of sounds like Easter story here.
Calm down.
Roll the tombstone away.
no. So,
Alright, let us go. Collect shrubbery along the way. Branches, twigs, whatever you guys can find. You stay away from the elderberries.
Oh God!
Not the elderberry.
See my father.
You were just dropping
She's
references.
got so many references right now!
I've never seen the movie.
And yet you have so many references!
so,
Oh God!
so you guys all band together,
Me?
decide
Me?
to
she
proceed
hasn't seen the movie.
onwards
Oh,
and
me.
upwards.
Neat.
Yep, we're gonna head up. We're gonna basically just as we walk up, we're gonna gather stuff as we go, so we have a fire for the night, or else those two are gonna die.
I'll just snuggle between you two.
Between you two.
No one gets in between me and my wife.
Just lay on top of you like a cross.
Just curl up on us like a dog, just like, this is comfy, like a cat or something. With a lizard.
So you guys are continuing up, going from kind of a forest-like area while traveling along this path. That
Grabbing
seems
twigs
to-
as we go.
seems to have been a path up through the mountains before. And now, as you're going up the hill, you're seeing less trees, a few more rocks. You know, some trees are kind of getting stuck in that, like, fall sort of temperature when things are getting colder.
Wait, so can we grab like the trees that are like having the dying leaves? Because we're gonna need dry materials to start a fire.
You can.
Alright, guys, grab some stuff. Let's do this.
Right.
Be
Everyone's just
recommended.
crazy pieing whatever they can. We got time. Let's go. Continue as we
continue on.
gather. Yeah, we're basically just grabbing any dead tree branches, basically anything that's very flammable.
So, you guys happen to be climbing.
Around
and-
this time, my character decides to go ahead and take a drink out of his flask.
And then you guys, you're starting to notice.
I hope you
that
know
it's starting to
alcohol
get
makes
cooler.
it worse as you go higher.
He takes another drink.
You
I
guys-
would not recommend that.
They're a drunken master, he can handle it.
I was gonna say,
For
wouldn't
now.
alcohol raise your internal temperature? though?
No.
It actually
No.
makes you freeze.
Is it?
Makes you
Yeah.
freeze faster.
It makes you feel warm, but inside your organs are like,
Right,
I'm
right.
dying!
Right, obviously
Drink.
it's not gonna like heat up your organs and stuff, but I thought it did something just to your internal temperature, just enough to keep you like
The heartbeat races.
the heartbeat races.
So,
That's about it.
Okay.
So yeah, video games and movies are all lies.
Well, duh.
pop culture is a lie.
Now I want to play Elder Scrolls.
So you
I wanna
guys,
watch Monty
you guys
Python.
are continuing to climb up and up. Temperature's starting to fall a little bit.
How you doing, Lizard?
Fine-ish.
Starting to get cold. How you
No.
doing, Tiefling?
I'm fine.
Everyone starts seeing their cold breath
You know,
as they exhale.
it's
That is blown edge
definitely
flowers.
getting.
Oh, it came out green.
it's
Gross.
definitely-
You nasty. Brush your teeth.
You guys now happen to hit kind of a slight plateau. Now, kind of a flat like area that leads into a cave, and for you guys looking further up, you're starting to see snowflakes beginning to fall off into the distance.
Travelers, this is the midway point. Turn back now if you wish to survive. Especially you, young lizard man.
Bro, you told us we're going to sit in a cave.
The cave is not too far from here. It gets much worse as the night goes on.
We'll make it to the cave. We'll light a fire. We have no choice.
We'll light the time on fire.
This is like 500 gold on my back right now, dude. We need this. Especially that.
I need this.
Very well. As soon as we get to the cave, I shall build an ice wall to protect us from the wind.
Yay.
You, sir, you will need warmth.
Alright, climb on Schlimple. Let's do this. He can carry you.
I can
540
still
pounds.
walk.
Sir, are you actually able to carry him?
He carried me before.
All 540
I'm
pounds.
able to carry him just fine. I just don't want to.
Well, tough
I can
shit.
still
It's either
walk.
you carry him or he dies.
I just imagine Slumpo just grabs his ankle, drops him, and drags him.
Just tuck him underneath your arm. He just
Yeah,
curls up like an
just carry
armadillo
him.
or something.
Just carry him like, alright, lizard man, I got you.
I can still walk.
Dude, someone on
I'm
Elder
not dead
Scrolls,
yet.
one of the lizard people, said they raised their spines to me in welcome, and I was like, bro, what? I didn't understand. Like, do they just like raise their little? Is
Interesting.
that what you lizard people do? Just
No.
raise your spines up.
So,
It starts wiggling on your head.
so kind of through a little bit of a clearing, happens to be
Yeah.
a cliffside with a cave or cavern-like entrance to it.
Is it the cave we can rest in?
Yes. There is no other cave for miles around.
I look around on the ground. It's like frozen berries and like nothing else here, and it's like, oh,
But frozen food is so delicious.
I start making the
hey,
fire.
go grab the berries that aren't poisonous. You. What's your nature proficiency?
2.
My nature's 2 too.
You would do a nature check and then add whatever amount of
Okay. Who wants to assist?
Not me.
I will assist you since I know a way around the area.
I'll help you too to find them berries. He's carrying a lizard, so
I can
11.
still walk.
2
Nice.
No.
Is it this one?
D20.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's D20. Yeah.
11.
No, and then you add this, so you got 13.
13?
I got 4.
13, you do find some berries that still seem to be pretty ripe, so the cold hasn't quite set in on them.
Can we take some frozen ones too, as long as they're not poisonous? We're basically going for like which ones aren't poison.
Yeah,
They should know that. You're a druid, you should know that.
Keyword should.
Sure, just buy poisonous berries. So we can melt it down into like a syrupy
the
type
ones
juice.
that you find are not poisonous. So
Cool.
these are fresh, able to be eaten.
So we're just gonna gather some of those up and go into the cave basically for some food. I got food on me. Fuck, what I need berries for.
Travelers, do you hear that? The weather is starting to turn. We should return back to the cave soon.
Alright, guys, ready to head into the cave?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go. You guys have to pee in the corner like animals. Away from us.
Sharple's just like, can I put him down yet?
In the cave.
In the cave.
You're not walking.
Yeah, in snow.
You'll
You guys who say that, we just drop you and you're just like frozen, petrified.
Oh, well, time to take a nap.
I start building a fire. Oh, my.
That reminds me of Brett's character. He was what was it?
He was a rock.
But he was narcoleptic.
He was
He's a narcoleptic necromancer.
Oh yeah, the narcoleptic necromancer.
Yeah, so randomly we would lose him throughout our journey, and we would find him like on the back of a caravan being taken to be building material. He would just fall off and like uncurl his rocks. He's like, huh?
Uncurled
Sometimes
his
we'll
rocks.
just sit on him.
Yeah, I know. I just.
What'd you say?
Sometimes
took
we'll
that
sit
the
on
wrong
him.
way.
Yeah, so then we'll just use him as a chair.
So
Right.
you guys enter the cave. Seems to be fairly used. You kind of see a nice little fire area, a few rocks in a fire pit circle, and then a little bit further down into the cave from what you guys can see, seems as though there seems to be some water that seems to be flowing through a little bit, almost like a shower. And when you go up to try it, it's unusually warm for it coming out of the mountain. Kind of like a hot spring shower.
Throw the lizard in.
There's water in the cave? Like hot water?
Well, from the caves higher up, it melts, and then it just goes through the cave.
Oh, so there's just water kind of flowing.
It's just kind of spraying.
Dripping. I think you mean to
So
say,
it's like
honey.
Like it's a regular
if I go
flow, so you
punch
can
it.
at least like.
Okay, because I was
Prep
gonna
yourself,
punch
right?
it and make a little like hot spring.
So,
Put ice around it.
and then it seems as though the cave kind of goes on for a little bit.
We don't need
Can
to
you
go
put
back.
me down now?
Yeah, throw him in the water.
Yeet.
You're yeeted right into the water where it's nice and warm.
Oh, this is where I'm staying the whole night.
Yeah.
Please don't pee in it.
No promises.
It gets blown away. It goes down.
Yeah, because as the water is being sprayed out, it kind of leads down into the cave.
Okay, so we're just gonna put all our fire materials.
Yeah, I start building
a
it. and just-
good majority of it, not all of it.
I put a little bit of alcohol in it.
Fucking light
Just
it.
explodes.
Smells like alcohol.
Yes, and I put up the ice wall to protect us from the wind.
Who has a match?
You can just use flint. You're in a
I don't
freaking
think
cave.
Flint,
I left in the box.
Tinder
A
box?
couple rocks,
Oh yeah, then
a couple
I'll
of twigs.
I'll just go ahead and start lighting the fire.
Why are you
and
rolling?
roll.
1.
17.
17. Didn't take much, but
So we got a good sized pile sitting to the side still.
Mhm.
Of stuff we brought up. Twigs, branches, leaves. A log.
so.
Not a big log, just a regular
And because of the ice formation from the cave, you kind of see a nice little glitter, almost like rainbow, like shine that goes through it and kind of dances there.
log. It's ominously beautiful up here.
Whoa, double rainbow.
So
It's so beautiful.
the cave
Is it
entrance
crying?
is that covered by what I heard to be ice wall?
Yeah, that she had cast in order to build it up, so now you guys don't have to worry about the draft of the cold.
Sharple kind of looks back at the ice wall and he just goes, "Great, I wanted to build a snowman."
Do you want
No.
What's that?
A man made out of snow.
Yourself.
I wanted to make one.
I don't think it's bright right now. Wait till morning. It'll be
Promise?
snow. Yes.
Promise?
Sir, there will be snow as we travel further up the mountain.
Good.
The snow can even get as deep as your head if you are not careful.
Alright, don't drown.
That sounds
Oh.
entertaining.
Eat it.
Definitely
Make
climb
snow
over
cones out
his
of it.
shoulders.
Not the yellow snow cones. Eat the other snow cones. Bro, we have berries and syrup and stuff. I realized we could just melt that berry down and make our own snow cones.
Yeah. You could always boil down the berries into like a syrup, a hot syrup.
Yeah, we just use her like an ice bowl thing, just like eat out of it. Like,
None of my powers are meant for us!
like sprinkle down some snow on this.
ice maker. Yes.
I'm not an ice maker!
One
We
step,
technically got an
One step closer
AC
to
for the
ice
hot
cream.
summer.
True. It's like, oh god, so hot, you just put an ice block on me? A thin layer of ice covering my body. Ah, this is nice.
I go ahead and just lay a roll right near the fire, but not to the point where it's gonna catch on fire.
I just sit next to it, kind of poking it, making sure it's staying lit. Someone quick, go gather some snow so we can have some snow cones. We got all these berries for nothing.
Sitting there kind of watching the flowers.
Shit.
Here.
Make us an ice bowl too while you're at it.
No, as I literally blow a snowball into my hand and chuck it at you.
Purple, she attacked me. I'm kidding. That's our thing. That's our
Roll initiative.
That's our bonds and flaws. Is we're very like
Loyal to each other.
yeah, extremely like we get super defensive. Is the shittiest part because we can't be like attacked by anyone without like one of us going. "Rrrr."
If she were to actually be like, hey Schlurple, someone attacked me, he like will draw his sword and be like, who the crap is that? I'm gonna go at him. He's not gonna do that right now. That's how he usually
Hey
is.
Schlerber, want some snow cones?
What flavor are they?
Whatever these berries are.
They're not yellow, are they?
No, they're not.
Damn it.
But
I'm sorry, no, because at work, like real life work,
Brief side note.
yes, there's a milkshake there called Yellow Snow,
Oh god.
and it's lemon flavored.
Yeah.
And
I would
you know
hope so.
how as kids we're told don't eat the yellow snow,
Bro.
so I make that joke every time a customer looks at a milkshake. And I'm like, make sure you get the yellow snow. Oh wait, don't eat it though.
oh no!
Oh wait, don't eat it. So
Schlemper enjoys yellow snow cones. Oh, did you guys supposed to agree to that?
I said it, so I'm just rolling with the punches there.
So you guys are sitting around the fire. You're keeping warm.
I am
You're rolled up.
staying away from the fire to keep myself cold. My body can resist the cold.
Otherwise, the rest of you are just kind of sitting around. Looking.
I'm melting the berries. 'Cause I want some snow cones. Someone go get snow for me. Can you make a snow bowl too so we can all eat this?
An ice bowl.
There's a giant ice bowl, we just put it in the dirt so it stays nice and cold. Put a snow in there, just pour the berries on it. Alright guys, dig in.
Slurple's just kind of
How about
sitting
no?
there, just like,
Why?
He'll freeze from the inside.
Don't you have any meat?
he's just kind of sitting there like,
You're done
can
with
I
me.
get the tavern had this?
You're done with me. Well, I have rations.
Eat your rations.
Ham.
Oh, what is that? Oh, it's a spider. Hold on.
Oh,
I got it. It's okay. It's just a little baby spider.
kill it.
I mean,
Kill it!
Incinerate
No,
it.
no.
No,
Incinerate it.
Just a little spider.
I don't care. Kill it!
brief intermission.
Oh, is it?
Oh god. Okay. Nope.
It's moving quick.
It's becoming friends with Marshmallow.
Yes, for all of you
Hold on,
watching,
hold on,
I'm
I got it.
arachnophobic. Terribly arachnophobic.
Come with me, my friend.
Come with me.
Nope.
He's like,
Get your ass on here.
Out.
No!
Want me to bring it outside?
Come with me.
Kill it!
Thank you.
Go ahead and bring it
I
outside.
dropped it.
There it is. I see it. That's it.
Oh, he's really fast.
Yeah. Tiny little spider.
Oh, might as well go to the bathroom.
Intermission.
And
I really wanted to get upstairs because I wanted to smoke break. And now Heather has a spider in her hands.
It won't stay on
This
here.
isn't the first time she's had a spider in her hand.
Use a bottle or something.
Love, it's not gonna stay on there.
Get your ass on here. I will pick you up. Why
Austin, kill it!
Oh my god.
Yep, plenty of them around here. You got it?
Whoa, I haven't heard from you in forever.
Stop dropping the damn spider!
I don't know where he went.
God damn it. Austin, get the vacuum.
Oh, wait.
You dead now?
Yep, found him.
Okay,
Nobody else?
cool. I don't know if I'm gonna accept that one yet, though.
Why did you kill it? Why did you kill it?
Because I was on the other side of the table. What?
Just,
Brief intermission here. Speakers will be left on.
That was kind of funny.
do you pause the stream or does it just keep going?
I either end the stream or it just keeps going and I just mute the microphone.
You just gotta let it go.
Brief intermission here, guys. Brief intermission, bathroom break. in story time.
Story time.
Story time.
Hush you.
You guys are on the fire now.
Except for me,
Okay.
I stay away from the heat.
No fire, no.
No fire. No fire for me.
I'm still curled up in a sleeping bag. Like a caterpillar.
Fine. No snow cones for you. I already made them. Me and Schlipper will just sing over here munching.
Just
on them.
feed me.
No, feed yourself, you drunkard.
So,
Cookie monster.
The real question is
Please don't break it
am I
open.
stronger than the package it came in?
Yeah, when you break it.
Yeah. Maybe slightly.
Don't break it.
I'm not gonna break it.
You don't have Tupperware.
Well, I guess we gotta stay here until.
The spiders
when?
attack me again.
spiders attack.
So how long are we gonna be staying in this cave again?
Until morning.
At least until morning. Storms are always worse at night.
Oh, I'm going to bed.
I also
So you're gonna fall asleep in the hot tub?
That's similar.
I also go to sleep.
I thought lizards can't stay in the water that long.
Hi,
Is that bad for your scales?
It's scales, not rough. It's not metal. It's not like I'm gonna
Wait, are
rust.
you still wearing your
chainmail.
chainmail?
Your armor's gonna rust!
No.
No.
You didn't take any of your chainmail off!
We yeeted him into the water, remember?
Right?
Eat!
I'll be fine. It's shallow water. It's not like I'm gonna sink.
Watch you drown. You can drown in like this much water, like.
You can drown in a bathtub, dude.
Fine, I'll keep my head out of the water.
Just pass out the rest of his body, just like floating like a wiggly
He is
line.
not gonna be happy in the morning.
Just wake up and I'm like downstream.
Whee! Oh shit!
You get like stuck, like there's a little hole where it keeps going down, and you just get like halfway stuck in there.
He's not gonna be happy once he gets out. Think
No,
about
he's
it.
gonna be
Water
cold.
eventually freezes.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be super cold when you get out of there.
It's
His
warm water.
butt's gonna freeze.
When you get out of the warm
just-
water, you're gonna hit
Butt's
cold
like
air.
stuck in the water. You can't stand up.
He's gonna die.
Fine, I'll sleep out of the water.
Be recommended.
Just come curl up by the fire.
You
Right?
might want to try your armor first.
Take your armor off.
Just sleep
Otherwise
on top of the
it
fire.
won't rust.
Just sleep on top of the fire.
When
You
you...
burn.
And leather armor
It's fine.
on, I think.
We're just chilling, we're not even in the water.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so you guys are just kind of sitting around.
Eating
like,
snow.
So, Miss Gray,
Yeah.
Mr. Schlurple, I believe.
Yes, I'm Schlappo.
So, how did you two meet?
Shall I go first or you go?
You can.
Well, I was part of a family of rogues, and to make a long story short, mostly because I haven't come up with a backstory for it yet.
Long story
I have
short,
it.
it's not filled in yet.
long story short, my family has banished me from our group. I guess one mistake I made. So there I was wandering about, nowhere in the world, no care, and then I happened to meet Gray, and now my life has been given back its value and my happiness.
I love listening to this story.
I thought you were asleep!
It doesn't mean I can't listen when I'm sleeping.
Trust me, it's even more hilarious when you find out how we found that thing.
Okay.
That thing.
It is weird as fuck.
So-
I need you to write it fully down though, and
Okay.
explain it all later.
So, I like to think of it as a blessing from Cord, the god of which I serve. God of power.
I see. And you, Miss Gray?
I am the eldest daughter of a clansman.
Out of how many children, pray tell?
A lot.
I have two younger siblings, but they're not interested in becoming the hierarchies of my clan. They're more simple-minded as I may say. But no, part of our ritual of becoming even close to being the heir is we have to go out and search power, fame for ourselves, a name. So people, when we come into power, fear us. Because if we're nothing and we're just somebody who takes over, we will be easily taken over.
I see.
So I was traveling, needed to fight, all that stuff, and I ended up wandering into a town and finding this, who is now my husband. I don't know how well he'll do ruling, but...
You know, I kind of look forward to...
Oh, I get to kill my parents when I go back too.
Wait,
So you wish to become queen of your land?
Yeah.
so does that mean...
Clanswoman, the leader.
So does it mean...
Queen
I
of the
become
clan.
King Schleppel?
Ganda.
Huh?
Does it mean I become King Schleppel?
Sure.
Yes.
Or Lord Schleppel? I like Lord Schleppel more.
You can be whatever you want.
Good.
My parents deserve it.
God
I can't wait for this day to come.
I see.
Cord will smile upon me.
Are you both plenty warm?
Both.
What?
Are you both plenty warm?
I'm fine.
Well, I mean, my wife was really hot, so... I'd say so.
Great blushes.
You can't even see I have gray toned skin.
So she blushes a dark gray.
Did you read my little black story?
I skimmed it.
You want to read it?
Someone come.
I will later.
That was just me saying brief.
That was you.
Brief intermission.
Damn. Okay.
Oh.
I was like, ooh, comment.
Well, if you both are so cold, I can give one of you my cape. For now.
She's got...
Wizard, how are you since you had to take off your armor?
I'm asleep.
Oh.
In the fire.
So you're talking to
He's not in the fire.
Not in the
He's
fire, he's
resistant.
around the fire.
Like, as close as possible.
Just curl around the outside rocks so they don't burn you.
Yeah.
Sunbathing
It's like-
against the
Deception was good.
pile of rocks.
Just Ouroboros style and just be eating my own tail on the fire.
Oh,
Oh,
oh
wait.
god, spit out black stuff.
But,
Resident Evil 5, Ouroboros.
Love, I didn't play
God,
it.
I love playing that
You
game.
suck. We need to go play that today or tomorrow.
Tonight?
We stopped at chapter 5.
Tonight, love? You wanna
We
do
beat the game on freaking veteran level. Don't even give me that.
Mhm.
We're pretty much fine for the night. Do you want some
Do you-
meat?
What kind of meat is it?
I have the dried lamb legs.
Oh, yes, please.
There you go.
do you characters have any questions for me?
Where do you hail from?
Wait.
I have 2 lamb legs now.
Wait. You realize that she's an ice dragon and you just asked her where she hails from?
From
The sky!
It's made of ice and rock.
Sorry, just had to point that out.
I am a druid. Thank you very much.
Funny.
Hey, I only asked where you hailed from, not what you were.
I don't quite know yet. I don't have a backstory built yet. I'm getting there.
I think you're the only one who caught that. It's all good.
Whatever.
Oh, you made a druid joke? Yeah, I got it.
Made a Spaceball reference.
Yeah. So, but for now, I'm going to release my cloak and use it as a blanket for the night, since it has gone to my body temperature. So, as you see that, as my cloak is released, you see the full length of my dark purple hair, which has gone down to my waist. My skin is pale and silver.
Okay.
I was waiting for the joke. I'm not even joking.
Oh, duh. Okay.
There's throw dice at us!
Oh, she threw an invisible dice. Okay.
I am a dungeon dice master.
Dungeon dice monsters.
Uh-huh.
So that soundboard. Yeah, you are looking for the
Gravity!
Shit, now I lost my place. As I take off the cloak, you see that I have shoulder pads on that attach to a tube top that is like a misty blue. And so it ends right about where my my ribs end. I don't know how to describe it. And I have a mid-length skirt on. A skirt. So that's shorts and a skirt.
Okay.
Oh.
I was like, what
Okay.
is
If you didn't know what a skirt was, it's a skirt with shorts underneath
I like
that go to mid thigh.
So pretty much, even if you tried to look, you ain't gonna see nothing. So,
Why are you looking at me when you're saying that?
well, because you're just the person to look at. So
The tube top ties in the back of my neck. And as you see that I have turned around to take off the cloak, you see 3 tattoos. An angel and demon on my shoulders, and waves on my lower back. I carry no jewels. My weapon is yet to be determined. Right? Because we haven't fully determined that yet. Knee length, like laced up, steel colored high heel boots. And I carry no animals with me at this time. She found it.
Just said. There you go. Which one am I supposed to use?
God.
Or is it the toms or the kicks?
It's not the kick.
It's not the kick.
So she'll be using the symbols at the end.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, I meant the.
It's literally
It's like
like
the
as
same-
you hit it,
Tom of the
you-
kick.
you
Same drum.
So it's these two.
hit
twice
it with your
and-
hand as you. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I got this. I
Yep.
wish you could just record it and have it like autoplay. Was that a Monty Python joke?
Alright, so as now I have taken off the cloak, I wander away from the fire to find a cold place to rest my head. To save my energy for the night.
Alright.
Miss Gray,
Right.
good night.
Good night, Master Schlurple. Hey, how big's this cave?
Oh no.
How big is the cave?
Oh,
Like,
no.
Yeah, because you said it goes downwards into the cave, so doesn't mean we can go into the cave?
Yeah, you can. You can't. You don't know how far it goes. It just seems like it continues on.
Just go away far enough from white.
Schlurple, we should go play in the cave. We can see in the dark. I don't know if you guys can. Can Dragon
I can.
Boys? The ride just looks over to get Scar.
Honey,
I'm still asleep.
I think there's some
About to be some.
draconic sites. Would it be like something vision that'd be temporary yours?
I don't know. Nah, she's having fun.
Doesn't look like it.
Never gets upset. I'm just like, just beat the crap out of me.
I can't play a real drum set.
I can't either.
Because every single time when I try to go for the foot part, I forget that it even exists. And then when I'm supposed to hit it, I can't because then it just throws my whole entire beat off.
You know, I used to have a little drum set as a kid, and so like later on when I started to when I was taking driver's ed, it was very hard for me to not treat the gas pedal like the kick drum and just tap it the whole time.
This?
Yeah.
That's not like a kick drum. That sounds like me clicking my video games.
Yeah, it didn't sound like a kick drum at all, but
What's this? Oh, default.
Friends, I am noticing an animal nearby. Honey. You're still looking up, I know. But
Animal.
I
I thought you went to bed.
yeah.
Short go rest
My Spidey says it's
I
a
went to go rest my weary
So-
head.
So that means something coming up from deeper inside the cave approaching, because there's an ice wall blocking the entrance.
But don't forget, there's a back entrance.
Well,
Or there could be something coming up or coming down yet. I don't
That-
fully know yet.
that's kind of what
I'm
I was
waiting for our
asking.
storyteller to get caught up.
You're jumping ahead.
No, Austin, Dragon Boys don't have dark vision.
He says, I don't see it.
Her and I have dark vision. We're considered to 60 feet, I think.
Yeah, I'm not alone with not having dark vision. Wait, I think Druids have a spell for that.
Yeah,
You have to
would
earn
be
that.
and have to be either chosen or one that would be later on in the levels. Let me check. So,
You hear an animal approaching though.
I did.
so you guys decide to proceed further down into the cave.
Yeah, we're just gonna go look around a little bit.
Bringing my my sword.
No shit, it's attached to your hip.
I'm
Just
still
put it
asleep,
back
so.
on.
So you're not so now you're not there. So it's just you two?
I guess we're just going deeper.
Yeah.
They're going further down into the cave without the three of us.
Y'all gonna die.
What?
Maybe.
No, we're not. We're fine.
Because these two are near the fire, but I'm away from the
We're not
fire.
going too deep. We're just kind of like wandering because we can see 60 feet ahead of us regardless. So nothing can really sneak up on us.
So you guys.
If it's a
continue
bear,
on
make sure to
little bit.
skin it.
So you
I will.
guys continue on a
That's
little
one
bit
reason I'm still asleep.
further and further away. You get from the fire.
Not too far though.
It just kind of winds. It seems to kind of wind and kind of curve a little bit, so you can't see straight into it, but it seems to bend.
I'm not going around that curve, but it's pretty down here, isn't it?
Very.
I don't know about you. Did you have caves in your homeland?
We're
people
trying to
say
find
that?
this out now.
I never asked them that. We don't go in caves very often.
Don't go on dates very often
Oh.
either, just kind of like yourselves.
Murdering people, does that count?
I suppose if you want.
Because I'm
Great.
chaotic
And as
neutral.
they're
Taking care of
wandering
man child, does that count
further
too?
down the cave, I release a small hole in the ice wall that I built to go outside and check out how bad the storm is.
Just poke your head.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, even though I'm chaotic neutral, I can fight easily with evil force if I have to. Like that one guy who was like, "I'm already dead anyways." All right. I offed him.
Then you roll a nat 20 on him.
Yeah, that guy got
So-
wrecked.
We're both chaotic.
Roll a d20.
I'm chaotic
for
good.
nature check.
This one?
Yep.
12.
12, and then
All you
what
hear in
is
the
your
caves
nature modifier?
Oh no!
Plus 2, so 14,
14?
Oh boy.
right?
Yep, if it says nature, then I have it listed as plus 2.
Yeah, so 14.
So 14. The weather doesn't appear
That
to
was
be
the care.
subsiding anytime soon. It's just
Swear to
it
God.
seems to be just like a little bit stronger snowfall, but not like blinding. So,
Don't break chair.
like as far as you can tell, it looks like it's not going to be letting up anytime soon.
Yeah.
So,
What is perception? I forgot.
perception is like, what can you like see?
Do I have to roll for that too?
It's like,
Doesn't
no,
also
it's what you
include,
can
like-
see. What you can see in detail. So the higher you roll, the more in depth you can, more precision.
Doesn't it also tie into what you can hear too?
Like you're basically perceptive to your
Yeah,
surroundings.
it's like it's kind of your senses. It's just kind of like okay.
I smell something.
Okay,
I'm not
so
sure.
can I use some perception to detect magic or animals in the area?
Is that one of your abilities? Is
That's a
I
thing too.
don't know,
I know.
honey. It's written on here for a spell.
so you can cast one of those.
Okay, I will cast a detection magic spell. And I do this one?
Well, since there's not like another, I mean, go ahead and roll. Make it easier. Just roll.
8.
8. You don't detect any magical presence.
Okay.
Like, it seems pretty non-magical at this point.
Okay. I will go into the cave back into the cave for now and rest.
Head back in. So,
What did you find out?
you still got the hole there.
What happened?
Oops.
What
And
happened?
as I go back
You're
into the
Red's
cave,
cat,
I
Daisy.
close the hole behind
Really
me.
sweet, loving one.
Oh, you mean a scar? She had a scar. Sure.
Yep.
Really soft, like oh.
Yeah, she
that
was
shit
so
was-
beautiful.
She died.
As these two are still wandering in the
You
cave,
guys are still wandering
Wandering.
deeper, or are you not proceeding any further?
We're not going around that bend. We're just kind of
Okay.
looking.
Yeah. So, what else?
Well,
Guess that
these
ain't
two are the
good.
only two that are awake. So.
no, I'm still.
She's still awake too.
What the?
That was Simba.
That was kitties.
Jesus.
That was one of them.
I thought someone barged in.
No.
So,
Miss Gray, Miss Slurple, are you down there?
Miserable?
Mr. Slurple.
Just kind of slurred it all together.
Yes.
Miss Schleppergray.
Pretty much.
Are you down there?
Yes.
I recommend you come back up. This storm is not ending anytime soon, and you will need your energy for the morning trek.
I'll be right there.
Diddle, diddle.
It's funny. You're just like, are you down there? And I just want to be like, yes, I am.
Down where?
Down under.
You know.
Underwear?
Oh my. Not at the moment.
Underwear.
It's vacant. Nothing is occupying the underground.
Alright, we'll have back up then.
I see that the fire is dying down. Did anybody else grab some firewood?
Yeah, we have a whole stack of.
You see, it's just nice.
Don't put all, we
up.
just.
It's like just a nice little pile of logs and whatnot.
Because we're all gathering stuff as we walked up. Just add some more sticks, twigs, and leaves to it and kind of let it.
Ember.
And then when I grab my log that I grabbed and picked up, just.
Boink.
That way it burns for the rest of the night.
Well, good night, you two. Get some rest. It'll be a long trek tomorrow.
Alright, I'm gonna snuggle him. Good night.
As I
No.
pass out. Dead.
Just like that.
Right.
So comfortable.
Just,
Crystallized right over.
yep, that's how I
Yeah,
sleep,
yeah.
crystallized.
We're all snuggling. We were both really tired. He's been up since 5:30 this morning, too. IRL,
So
so
you
bad.
guys all go to sleep around the fire for the evening.
Yep.
Rest up, and night goes on. And soon, the next morning, all of a sudden you hear coming from the other side. You can kind of see a figure that's standing there.
Okay.
That's on the outside of the ice wall.
Oh, okay.
I'm just
so
gonna
they're
squint like,
outside.
what the flip?
What the flip?
You should make a hole in your ice wall so we can see who it is.
I don't recommend it.
Shut up, you. You're not even doing anything.
Is it an animal or a person?
It's just a figure. We don't.
Either way, we can beat it up.
From what you can see, it appears to be of a humanoid-like shape.
Is it another half?
And then you hear,
I go ahead and just get out of my sleeping bag and just
He gets up
start
and
putting things
draws
away.
his sword.
No, not your sword.
Hey, that thing's pounding on the wall. I'm not taking
Yeah.
It probably wants him from the cold.
Well, it didn't ask nicely.
then from the other side, all of a sudden you hear a muffled, "What the hell?" And then,
Excuse me?
I believe you're mistaken. This is too cold to be hell.
Just lower it.
I take down just enough to see the top of his, or the bottom of his chin.
What is it?
oh hi! You see,
What's with the voice crack? It goes from what the hell to oh hi. Oh, what?
so
Should have done that.
I'll find another
So-
chance to
it's like,
segue into that.
it's like, oh hey! You see, at least from here, you see a human, big, burly, like guy, black hair, black beard, just.
Holy shit.
Whoa!
And he's of probably slightly larger than medium size, so he's probably close, a little over 6 foot.
Is that Preston
Damn.
or Nord?
I am 6 feet. I am 6'3", so he is shorter than me.
That's why I was like, oh hi. Like
Yes. What do you want?
well, I wasn't expecting a giant ice wall to be at the entrance to my cave.
Excuse me,
But
your
no.
cave? There was no markings to indicate that this was your cave.
I mean, there was a pre-built fireplace. So I mean,
There was no name though.
There was no name.
You don't know.
Shut up, you
well, he
guys!
flips a rock and all of a sudden it's like
It's
my
like, well,
name.
it's like, well, you don't know if she had built it prior to, or
True.
it was there beforehand.
Are you about that? My grandma actually did that to my cousin. They said, yeah, this isn't your chair. Her name's not on it. She fucking flipped the chair over and her name's right across the bottom. So I tried to check real quick. Well, it seems like this is their dwelling, so we should probably release the ice.
And it's just this gentleman. You see, and you can kind of see he's covered in like furs and stuff.
Was he a Viking?
No, it's
Come on,
a Nord.
No!
survive.
So
The furs.
Yeah, but still, he's
Have
human.
you?
He has more than enough fat and muscle on him to keep him warm, I'm
I was
sure.
about to say, like, those
muscles.
those pelts that they wear, thick animal fur.
Sir, do you carry any weapons on you?
Only my trusty battle axe.
I
I am a barbarian after all.
There we go.
Close enough.
was gonna say, no shit, it's probably weapons. I would do in this mountains. Who knows what's up here? If I see a cougar, I'm gonna eat it.
If I see a
And
bear,
what do
I'm
you
just kidding.
seek from this cave?
Shelter.
Why?
It's bloody cold
So-
out.
So I don't have
Snowball!
so I don't have to be outside.
We're like the only ones who aren't cautious. We're like, oh, okay.
It's about my only place to live, too.
Well, what the hell?
Oh god, you're poor.
It's just
And what can you offer us in exchange?
absolutely nothing.
My services.
Why are
And
you,
what would those be?
why are
Guide.
you holding his home hostage?
I am sorry, sir, but I am already acting as a guide for these travelers.
Do you know what is out there?
I do.
Snow.
And I fear nothing from the cold. My cold is the coldest there ever is.
Winter's coming.
Did that make sense? Did that make sense?
It made dollars.
The coldest there ever was cold.
You can go. It's
my
so
gosh,
cold that
That's what I mean. I'm like, did it make sense?
it burns. Just go ahead and say it's so cold it burns.
It's so cold, it'll cause third-degree burns.
My God.
I've had worse before.
If that's munchies, you better share some, girl. I got the
There
munchies.
might be some M&Ms left in there now.
You heard the reference. What? This is Chex Mix.
I'm hungry. I feel like we forgot something.
But
Pizza in the microwave? Did I ever grab that?
I don't know. Did you ever grab it?
I don't think
It's
so.
probably still sitting in the microwave.
God damn it.
If I just left pizza in the microwave, you said?
Yeah, she heats up frozen pizza in the microwave. That's how she eats it.
It's really good.
I mean, it's no different than warming up in an oven, still soggy.
So
Yeah, except for we had a shit ton of extra cheese. and
Yeah.
I really want some KC pizza now.
God, right?
They have pizza. Oh, wait. It's
it's
closed.
on Sundays.
God damn it! This is why we have to move to Saturdays. But
So-
it doesn't work.
Casey's pizza.
What do you guys all think? Do we let him in?
I'd say go ahead. I mean, this is his home.
It's like
I mean, no offense to you, ice lizard lady, but he seems chill.
to the bone.
I like him.
As you see, like the icicles and stuff, it's embedded into his long black hair and into his beard.
Bruh.
He's Jon Snow, isn't he?
Do not betray us, sir. I will not hesitate to freeze you.
No, I don't doubt that.
Fine. I lower my ice wall all the way and move. Somebody wake up Lizard Man so he gets away from the fire.
No.
No, he's just let him be. I'm fine. I just need to warm up a little bit.
I'm going ahead and
But,
kick him.
Snowball sheathes his sword and
No, you should have
stands
done.
up
How
and,
spicy is that?
hello?
That's jalapeno chip
Alright.
dip. It's not too
Yeah.
Oh
spicy.
God, no.
Slurple.
Uh-uh.
It's not like the spicy jalapeno.
Nice to
It
meet
gives
you.
it like a very small kick.
My wife here.
But it's not like,
this
oh
is
my god, it's
great.
gonna burn my face off. We tried just a teeny little bit.
Sorry for barging in on your.
Trust me, I can't handle very much spicy foods
Oh,
because my stomach will kill
It's
me.
fine. I like having company.
You know what we should have done the entire night?
So, how
Close
far
off the
did-
other part of the
how
cave
far
that
off
goes
did you
down,
venture before you
And like
decided
kept it
to
a
come
sealed
back?
in, heated area. Make it a
That's-
sauna.
I think it's been at least a few days.
I would have melted.
I lose track of
Well,
time
that little stream,
ever since
but
I
the rest
left
of it
the
wouldn't
kingdom.
have.
Kingdom.
Partly. Maybe like this
We just
wide.
left a small town not too long ago.
I come from much farther north.
Much farther north.
We came from Behaven.
I
I'm kidding. That's where
I used to
from.
rule way beyond the mountains here in my own kingdom before I decided to leave it and try a more adventurous route. But
So,
I hear from other folk that happen to travel through here that the kingdom has not done so well since I left.
well, no.
When they're not behaving.
Oh,
You know what I'll say?
aren't you funny?
So pray tell, you come
That's
from the
how it
other
sounds
side of the mountain?
Far to the north.
Are you a Nord?
What is that?
Northerner.
Nord. Nord's a race.
Oh.
From Skyrim, though.
Yeah.
Elder Scrolls, Skyrim, and D&D is in one of them too. Not 5th edition though.
Exactly.
It could be. Just because we're part of 5th edition doesn't mean our characters are. They may be old and senile.
I come from the realm of the fourth.
Did you take fly?
I thought
Gnat
y'all
thing.
were tripping. on
Fruit
spiders.
Ah.
Oh my god.
Clear the fire.
Bless you.
So cute. Bless you.
Marshmallow sneezes really adorably.
It's like, Sir, I smell food on you.
Yes.
Can you spare some?
I can see what I have left.
Ah,
Lays the
yeah,
pack
I'm
on his
good.
back, opens it up, and comes up with like pretty frozen like head of lettuce. Comes
My cat.
Ew.
and he's got a few pieces of like deer meat, and he's got some bear meat as well.
We're
Cooked from
getting
his
our
latest
peels.
venture. He peels off.
We should have named it that.
The cabbage merchants.
He unties the
We should have named
he
it
unties the
that.
furs that he has and puts them next to the fire. You see nothing but like tattoos, pictures, and symbols, all across. Like
So he's a royal.
Damn it.
Nice ink.
That's hot.
thank you.
He's coated in ink.
Just compliment everybody first.
Gray, you can't really, like, if you don't pay attention to her skin, 'cause it just looks like it's part of her. She's completely tattooed all the way down to her wrist, all over her body from, like, the neck parts and everything. Because her parents basically trained her and, like, would beat her with stuff until she got tough enough.
I just have the 3.
I'm covered. If I snapped a picture of Elder Scrolls and sent it to the D&D group or anything, Austin could show you. Like,
Can
her
you just
tattoos are everywhere.
screenshot it and then send it through email?
Or
Alright.
To
text.
PS4?
Yeah. Well, if you think about it, if you also get the messenger on your app,
That's
you
true.
can also send it to me and then I can just screenshot it. And just get it. Will you stop that?
Excuse me.
Just the pictures and like illustrations almost looks like maybe stages of something that happened in the past. Symbols listed underneath them as well.
Did you say sages? Oh,
Stages!
sages.
Alright, Moana, calm down.
Well, no, because I
That
thought you
exactly
said,
was along that one guy's body.
I thought he said sages.
Maui?
And then I'm like, oh, Zelda.
That's exactly his stages of, like, all the stuff he had to go through and everything he did and proud of his life.
No, I got the song stuck in my head.
I
I love Moana. It's a
Never
good
saw
movie.
it.
No, it's your welcome.
Never
And
saw
am a winner! It is called You're Welcome.
Watch
And
this.
you're welcome.
Okay. I'm fine with watching it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I never saw it.
It's great. Has the rock in it.
Oh, jeez.
Jeez. Sorry.
Is he
Sip out
covered?
of my flask.
Is he covered in wounds or anything from the travels?
Just probably some old battle scars from the past, but nothing recent.
You're a brute.
I have to be out in this weather.
Yeah, this weather's not so bad.
Especially
You're an ice lizard.
Exactly!
You're fine then.
especially for what was ahead when I left my kingdom. Deep down in the caves, there are things that you can only imagine. I've had to go head to head with.
You have to go head to head with mind flayers. Look like giant brains.
With tentacles.
Here and there.
We had to fight one recently. I ripped its eye out and gave it to a halfling.
I got the brain.
Hey, by the way, I never
Right?
put back up the ice wall after I let him in, so it's freezing in here right now.
Well, we
So
have
just
fire
put that
going
back
still.
up.
Close the white
Well,
wall.
technically my character never let go of the brain. So I might still be carrying
No,
the
it's
brain.
like it's like after
Like
your
that.
fist went through it, it's like. Well,
Well, I never said I let go.
Just continuously have a brain in your hand.
like,
Here's my
still
brain!
here, still
My brain.
All of your encounters, like every time you say hi, it's like still the brain's still in your hand. Hi.
Jiggle jiggle jiggle. Jiggle jiggle jiggle.
It just drips a little bit of
Okay,
black
but
ooze.
no, I don't think I have the brain with me.
No.
Alright, so let me reclose up this ice wall for like the third time.
Get it.
That's your fault for opening it the first time. You're just like, oh shit.
Hey, I went to go check it out to make sure we were okay for the night.
Yeah, we ran into a bear until I eaten the bear flanks. I have deer meat at home.
I never had. Oh wait, never mind. Yeah, I had.
You haven't- Oh yeah, you did.
So you shoot
Deer
some
jerky.
kind of some energy from within your hands. And the ice is back over.
Yep. And it's thick.
Thickica.
It's thick.
So when do you think this weather will die down and we can travel again?
Looking at least probably another day before this subsides.
I'm hungry. We eat the lizard.
I do have food rations and stuff that we can certainly cook upon your fire.
I do not cook.
That's okay. We can.
I cook somewhat. I cannot guarantee it will not be
I
burned.
did say we.
Should.
In order to survive, you gotta know how to cook.
It's a sassy ass lizard over there. Calm down, Blue Eyes.
You call me Blue Eyes. I'm gonna throw an eraser at you for real.
Dude, you keep.
She's throwing me with erasers.
Hold up. You keep pissing her off. She's gonna go from a blue eyes to a red eyes black dragon. Okay.
That can't be done.
Matt.
Blue eyes shining dragon.
That one's pretty.
That one has the power to defeat the
Once
Egyptian
upon
gods.
Damn it.
Just turn off the lights and just throw all
I
the
say we
D4s.
go out looking for a bear.
What the fuck you trying to murder bears for?
They're hiding.
I mean, I got
Should the
lambs
need for more
still,
food
so.
arise, how far down will we
They're hiding.
travel?
Make it into a
Far
coat.
is down.
And then
deeper
give it to
into
him so he can
the
hide.
It might be going for a little while.
No, give the hide to him so he can hide with it.
Fine, we'll go out to
Otherwise,
go
I
kill
know there
5
are
bears.
some bears not too far from here
Go for
that are
each.
surviving.
Gray and I
Alright,
got,
the watch. Calm
strangers
down.
talking. Should the need arise.
The
Maybe we can go down to the animals
There
and see
are
if one of them will let
Big black
us sacrifice themselves to feed some of us.
Wait, what?
The watch.
I can communicate. I can communicate with animals.
That's a
Okay,
very
yeah,
good skill to
you-
have.
Gray.
They're cloaks. What are they made out of?
Bird feathers.
It's made out of black bear
No
pelts.
toll.
Exactly. Go hunt some black bears and bring some back. We'll become the Night Watch. That'll be our group's name. What?
Excuse
Did
me.
you know the ice lizard can communicate with animals?
Can you convince a bear to kill itself for us and convince some poo poo?
Excuse me. What? What was that?
5 bears, actually.
Just hand
I
them,
am not doing 5 bears.
just hand them a sword and say, "Convince some poo poo for me. I need your fur to keep warm." And then we'll just like hibernate inside of them like freaking Star Wars.
A tauntaun?
Yeah, just
Tauntaun.
hide inside of it. This is warm and nasty. Gooey.
You barbarian, you are coming with me.
Okay.
He's just like,
I
where did we go? He said there's gonna be a, like, storm.
He just gets his clothes back out. Like, I
Okay.
just stripped down too.
His clothes are dry by now.
So,
Are you ready, traveler?
ready whenever the wall goes down. Can't go any further.
We can't go down the other side of the cave?
It's been a while since I've been down that side of the cave.
And I don't know what lies down there either.
I can only imagine.
Very well.
Use your night vision.
She doesn't have
I don't have that.
What about you?
I'm a human barbarian.
Fucking humans.
Offended.
I thought when I wake
How
up.
dare you assume race?
Wait, you don't have night vision, do you?
No.
No.
He's a lizard.
You
Only
do?
us 3.
Wow.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
But love, if
Fail.
if they do go out, if he happens to go hunting for anything, you and I can always go with and help because we've done that before. I'm guessing having been out in the wild
He's
and
guessing himself if we've done it. We get drunk every time we have.
such. But it still works.
You two won't be able to resist the cold for long, though.
pretty resilient to it.
Do you know how much I like to eat food?
That doesn't help.
It's the will.
You can put the cursed cloak on you.
Yeah,
I
that'll
know.
work.
Actually, we don't even know if it's cursed. It's just a leather robe with jewels.
Give it to a human and see what happens.
What if the jewels are cursed?
Don't touch the jewels. Let's get to the ice lizard. Maybe she can make use of it.
Of what?
She doesn't need a cloak.
Awesome cloak we got from the
I don't think she
Mind
needs
flare.
jewels either.
Or the cloak.
jewels might power her up.
I thought dragons
Or
eat
infect her
jewels.
like the priest.
I mean, lizards might eat jewels,
They
yeah.
are cursed from a mind.
We don't know that.
Yeah, but
You
you
only
only
confirmed the
killed
staff.
her.
We can always try it.
Well, go ahead.
Return
He
to
was
slab.
He was
Or suffer my curse.
He was a very bad
That really scared me so bad as a kid. I couldn't watch Courage the Cowardly Dog. Every time I knew that episode was on, I was like, nope. And I went outside because I did not want to be near it.
He was a very bad priest.
Beware of the groove.
He wasn't a bad priest. He's just very inexperienced.
Yes.
He's a very small village.
To put it
He's just that-
positively, he
have
just
the-
hasn't quite obtained that.
I like how we
skill.
completely abandoned that village and said, "Oh, have fun having your people die."
I thought we
Just
would
laugh.
come back to it.
Eventually, maybe.
After we get this.
Yeah, we come
Alright.
back. It's just ruins.
Guys, I'm gonna release the wall. Prepare for wind.
Oh no.
Brace yourselves. The fire may go out.
Wrap yourself around the fire. Go, Teflin.
Just
Ski into the fire.
Just dives right into the
Well,
fire.
make sure the just open part of it then, so we can slide out, so these guys can stay warm. Because those two will freeze and die. Especially the lizard.
Wait, how do you
Special-
know that I'll freeze?
Teflings naturally are supposed to be in warmer climates too.
You're part demon.
We burn in hell most of the time, so I mean.
I open at least a 6.5-foot opening.
We had that chunk slide through there.
I'm 6'3". I need at least a couple of inches.
I mean,
to...
this cave opening is at least 7 to 8 feet tall.
Okay.
So,
So-
you can still
Just
get
slide
through
through.
there comfortably.
And then as
How
the
wide is it?
How wide? About 12 feet across.
No, I meant how wide did you open it?
at least 5 feet.
Okay, good, because I would get stuck.
I mean, you can still like
I have to turn sideways and I get stuck that way too. Shuffle through it.
She does a Zoidberg thing.
That's beautiful. I just snorted.
really got it good when she does that.
That's what Matt says to me all the freaking time. He's like, yeah, that's how you know you got a girl to really laugh. I got you. You just hear, if you heard his laugh and he goes, he's just like,
I think it happened here at least once.
Yeah, they
Just
happened
laughing
the
hard.
last-
I just want to like clip that part, make it into a remix. Let's keep going.
Make it into a song.
Exactly. Matt, make yourself into a song, you mean.
Alright, I'm closing the wall on these two.
Release the good.
Well, what happens if we can't handle the cold?
Nice back over again.
If you two cannot resist the cold, I shall have to give you my cloak for now. Barbarian, what about you?
My furs will do me good.
Very well. Should we head north or south?
I recommend we head north.
Very well.
Slurper is a bad idea to go with, because we are not dressed for this.
Do you two wish to go back? Now is the time.
Because she only has one cloak.
I suppose you're right.
Do you want to go with them? You would wear her cloak?
I grow bored of this cave and wish to do something to help.
Alright, sounds like real life. I'll stay home, you go wander.
So, Shortle, you are coming with us?
What'd you call him?
Slurgle.
Slurtle?
Shortle.
You slurple, it's okay.
Slurple.
Come on, lurple.
It's just a snow getting in the mouth.
You go wander. I will be in the cave with those two freezing idiots.
Hey.
Hey! Love you, Shamus.
You two couldn't even hear that anyway. That ice is thick.
So, I should be back.
I'll have you know my
You be
intelligence
safe.
at 14.
I open it.
Every bathroom.
I shall open it just enough to let Gray go through before resealing it.
Waddle back in.
What's your intelligence at?
13.
13?
Slurple,
Mine's
here's
at
my
14,
cloak for
thank you
now.
very much. I'm nuts.
He kind of throws it on and he's just like,
Mine's at 14 too.
Exactly.
And I am also going to tie my hair up
and threw out a door.
Yeah.
with
so
a light
they call
purple
yourself just
ribbon
as stupid
in case
as
there's
I
any
am.
You're
danger.
pretty dumb. Fool.
and Slurple just being himself. He's like, I'm ready. Let's go.
I'm gonna stretch my legs.
Let's go.
We are going north.
Northbound.
I'm already in the cave. You
Very
can't
well.
talk to me.
I'm saying it telepathically.
It has, we don't got no telepathic.
Do tell.
What? What just happened?
What?
You didn't hear that epicness that just
That was a
erupted?
I thought it was a chair that was sitting on. Wait, what? I thought it was just like a...
When your burp sounds like leather, when skin peeling off of leather. Wow. That's what she thought. You okay? See what a group we have here.
This is why I don't drink pop. My face is so red right now. I know what it is.
All we can see is your hands
Yep.
waving. So you're good. Unless you stare directly at the camera.
Okay, so we're going northbound, Mr. Storyteller.
Hey, you haven't even asked the human's name.
You guys seriously didn't hear that burp I just did?
I did.
I heard
I
it.
didn't even notice that was a burp, so...
I was trying to find the burp scene because
Wow.
I missed
Were you recording that the whole time?
No.
No, it's a stream.
Oh,
No,
okay.
no, it's
you
good.
We're streaming right now.
Duh. That's right.
So not only did we hear it, they heard it too.
I really hope someone just is like, good push. Dude,
Nothing right now.
I wish Brian Oakley would jump on again.
Like,
So,
he's on vacation right now.
Yeah,
so-
no, I know.
So, Mr. Barbarian, what is your name?
My name? Gosh. It's been a while.
It's been a while since you've said your own name.
Being.
Hey! Real life issue. 2 seconds.
Hashtag player knowledge.
Hashtag cat.
Ah.
Cat drip.
What was your name?
My name
Yes.
is Hart.
That's really hoping you're going to Dave.
What's his name?
Hart.
Arth.
Hart.
Nice.
That's
I thought he said heart.
That's what.
I'm hearing harp.
That's
I
what I
heard
go
heart
by.
too.
That's what I go by.
I'm not around.
Hart.
You're talking to Snowball. I know player knowledge, I know his name, but like character knowledge, no. Cause I'm in the cave with these guys. How's your alcohol supply holding up?
Seriously, good.
Oh yeah. Are you holding up?
It's already 10 o'clock, hon.
Yeah. I know you gotta work right away in the morning.
I do. So.
So, you guys continue northbound. It's getting colder.
Don't freeze
Colder.
out.
Since you don't have anything to actually keep you warm, I need you.
can
You
use
got
the
the cloak of ice resistance.
Yeah,
That's
but it's not
basically what you would
necessarily,
have.
it's not necessarily
So.
cold resistant though.
Yeah, it pretty much
Yeah, it
is.
is. I mean, it's cold resistance. So, you guys going along. Breath is far more noticeable now. Trying to keep yourselves warm.
It comes on this bright ass green color. Snowballs in the first
And the snow is getting heavier and heavier. But through the snowfall, you do hear a growl and a roar off into the distance.
Did you guys hear that?
Snowball's just like, oh, I heard it.
Slurple?
Sounds like
Sounds like
Bear.
food.
What do you think, Barbarian?
I think it's bear. Roll.
Take out.
Roll a
D20.
D20,
Do all
and
this.
then be a nature check.
Do I need to roll for anything?
Oh, just her right now. 'Cause
Six.
she's trying to communicate.
So I got 16, nature plus 2, so 18.
18. Awesome. Which, like, who's there?
Arr.
So this is obviously communication between you and the bear. So you can just speak in common or English at this point.
We do not mean to harm. We come in peace.
Maybe.
Come for a
I
piece.
do not wish to harm you either. I'm only protecting my family that I
Oh no.
All Sassy is a family.
Well, you guys can go ahead and always ask if there's like any kind of ravenous bears
Oh, there's more than one.
that will kill other bears.
Slurple,
But then
we
again,
do
I'm
not mean
here
them
to
harm.
scare.
Put it away.
And your sword.
Put it all away.
It just
Tuck it away.
It's like, ah, shit.
Mr. Bear,
Yes.
How many knows a mister?
Mr. Bear.
Because
Yes.
I mean through the conversation.
it's being polite in a way too. Unless you're that one person who had to be called ma'am instead of sir.
It's ma'am.
It's ma'am! I
It's
scared
ma'am.
Simba.
Going back.
Yes. Are there any ravenous bears here that are attacking you?
None that I've seen. I've only been hibernating and coming out when necessary for food.
Just food? Ugh. Which is true. Which is true.
I count. There's been only elk and winter moose out in the area.
Do you know of any sick animals in the area?
None unless they are frozen. Not too far from here.
Are you two okay with frozen food for now until we get back to the cave? Frozen food is better than nothing.
Whatever we can get our hands on.
Barbarian?
As long as we have enough to last us at least a couple days.
Yes.
Are you okay with frozen food?
We can always cook it when we bring it back to the cave.
Blech.
I do
Yep.
have some
Yep.
spices in my sack.
Wait, what? I missed that last part.
Spices in the sack.
Yeah, I bet they're pretty
Spice
salty
it up.
too.
You might want to get
Spice
that. You might want to get that checked.
It's right in here.
No doubt, my
His lambskin sack.
And I carry some herbs with me as well.
Is that what they call it nowadays? Lambskin sacks?
Okay,
Mr. Bear,
Yes.
can you point us in the direction of these 6 animals so that we may take them off your hands?
So it's, follow me.
Thank you. Come, guys.
Does
He
anyone
knows
need
the
a
ways.
lift?
He knows the way.
Does anyone need a lift?
Scrapple, why don't you climb on the bear's
What
back?
do you just call him?
Scrumple.
Sorbo's gonna like fight you.
Slurple!
It's hard to talk when you're dragonborn.
Nah.
Wait, you want me to?
His roars at him.
Want me to climb on top of a bear?
That sounds
You
like-
won't make it in this weather for long.
It'll be warm.
Yeah, with the
You'll
bear,
be warmer.
obviously, thick hair, warm body.
Just think if
As
Gray
long-
was there.
As long as you can convince him that I mean him no harm and just wish to simply
Just imagine Gray's
accomplish
there.
my task. Hey, I grew a third leg. What the
Have the extra one.
Mr. Bear,
Triple running.
Yes.
my friend here wishes to ride you. He does not mean you any harm.
Okay.
He wishes for you to give him a lift. This is sounding awful by the minute. And worse?
First we got lamb sacks. And then we got some fried riders. Well, you guys.
This half orc only means to ride you for the rest of the length of this journey.
Well, I mean, you did make him put his stuff away, so I mean.
Everything's hidden under the cloak. There it is. There it is.
Mitch can go ride that bear.
Just imagine Gray is there. It's fine.
No!
It's me, but I don't.
That's what she said.
I was about to say, but excuse me, I don't believe that my wife has quite that much fur.
Wow.
Whoa!
She doesn't have quite that much. She's got something not that much.
I'm not the only stunts! That was harsher than mine.
You know the best part about her laughing is it's easy to keep her going. If you just simply laugh at her back.
The same way. If she laughs too much, she starts gagging. You start coughing, and he starts coughing.
Oh,
she
God,
gags. She's like, "Don't." No.
And we lost control of the street.
Buckets!
Right in the gag of fear.
Gag of fear.
Gang of fear.
Don't tell me I said him, you'll lose it. Oh, you made
Okay.
the gag of fear?
No!
Oh my God, we have to show you.
No, hang on! Let's backtrack.
Just
Backtrack.
breathe.
Thanks, Matt.
No problem.
Okay, where were we? Because I forgot about all that laughter.
You were
Riding the
offering
bear.
to give Schlornpole a lift on the back of the bear.
Here we go.
Oh my.
There we go.
That way he can stay at least somewhat warm.
Would you mind, Mr. Bear?
I don't mind at all.
Thank you.
As long as you can hold 200 pounds of pure half orc on your back.
How much do you actually weigh?
200.
I'm pretty sure bear... Wait, is this a grizzly bear or a polar bear?
Or, I would say
If it's hibernating, it wouldn't be a grizzly.
More than likely. Or black
Because
bear.
polar bears don't hibernate. They
Yeah, but
thrive.
black bears are smaller than grizzly bears.
Oh, that's true. They are. Okay.
Black bears are tiny.
Yeah, they're very tiny.
So I would say a grizzly
But
bear.
Grizzly bear.
Grizzly.
Okay.
Due to
So,
the...
They're
so
actually very
so you
skittish.
can handle a couple hundred.
You played
Pounds
dead
on.
right away.
There we go.
Because we're talking about big
Because
old...
never
Right,
mind.
you
Up
played-
on the back.
Muscly.
You played
Up on
dead
the
with
back
black
2
bear?
feet.
You
This
run
gets to
away,
be
or
a
is
big
it-
bear.
Alright.
You intimidate it.
You intimidate, okay.
You punch it in
Well,
the face.
Slurp! Get on the back of the bear so we can go.
I just kind of like grab on and pull myself up and sit down. And I'm just like, oh.
I would recommend laying down, probably.
I'm just gonna ride it like.
Alright, have fun with your balls being smacked against a bear spine.
Okay, we go from riding the bear to balls being smacked. Make up your mind.
Well, that's what's gonna happen because you're gonna be riding it bareback.
Wow.
It's the same as a horse, though. You ride bareback with no saddle.
God, I forget.
It's a bear joke and a sex joke.
Jokeception.
Yeah, I don't want to saddle it. Don't want to bareback it.
Just like lay down on it or something so you don't like.
Okay, it's...
Anyhow,
You guys continue
I am,
to trek
yeah.
forward,
and I'm just kind of.
and he kind of brings you in kind of into a woodsy area where he shows you there are some fallen animals here that have frozen over.
Ooh.
So they just froze up.
I fell over and died.
Mmm. Frozen food. My favorite.
I don't know about you, but I do prefer my food not frozen.
Smells like TV dinners.
Oh.
What?
What's this TV that you speak of?
I'm right into the group area right now. I'm just in the cave with freezing and druggy.
Are you talking aloud about the conversation to yourself in the cave when no one's there?
Like, oh,
Yeah.
she must like TV dinners.
You can
Play
see
with
the
all.
future. You can see the future.
That'd be cool.
I can see the future.
Oh god.
You guys, what do you wish to do with this?
Take it
Take as much as possible.
Poke it.
So,
with a stick.
Hearth takes his battle axe, starts cutting into it. Since bodies are frozen, there's no need for any bleeding or anything, so it's basically rock solid, can basically be shattered. He'd be so being able to break pieces apart. He appears to do it with ease. This is just how strong he is.
He's done it how many times?
So you've got big chunks of leg, you've got torso, you've got everything that is salvageable from these animals. You decided to bring it back with you. You know,
That's all that we're getting, just the one carcass.
well, they're from what you get off the couple.
Okay, so there's just a couple of them. Alright.
And we can also get fur off of them as well, right?
Once they're thought out,
If you want it thawed out and then skin it from that.
Can anybody in our group skin a deer?
What do you have to use?
Can Gray do it?
I got a dagger with
Is
me.
it under survival?
It would be under survival.
I got +2 in survival,
Let me
which
check.
uses my wisdom constitution, which is 2.
My survival is +3.
Yeah, so she could do it.
You'd have to roll for D20 for survival, then add your modifier to it for survival.
Plus, that ain't even there. You'd have to carry the entire body
So,
back.
10.
10. It's like you're able to.
So
Take a
13?
few-
No, it'd be 16, wouldn't it? Or no way, that is a modifier. Nope.
She rolled a 7, and then her,
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I thought
So,
she meant she.
and then
rolled
she
10.
added up her survival. So you were able to get some patches, maybe for like patching up certain spots in armor or any bare patches.
I'm a balding yeti with that stuff. A patch here, a little patch there. No, thank you for the hair patches because the fact that I was already a were rat and I don't want none.
Now, as you guys make your way back, you hear footsteps going.
Mr. Bear, what is that noise?
Smells of danger. Large creature. Giant.
Has he told you what it is? Schlumple kind of puts his hand on his weapon as if to just be.
It may be a giant.
Now I need you two to roll for dexterity.
Oh, boy.
Oh man, they get to fight a giant without us. Some bullshit.
Oh, I rolled a 20 and it's a +2 on my dex.
I got
Oh yeah,
8. Where's dexterity?
should be the second one down from strength.
That's not filled in. No, wait.
So
Should be a little bubble underneath of the
It's not.
modifier.
so you just rolled and then just add your
Modifier.
modifier for your dexterity. Should be.
It's not
Consistent.
filled in!
It's right there next to it.
Oh. My dexterity is 12 plus 1.
So whatever you rolled and then +1.
8 plus, so 9.
So 9.
Oof, you're gonna die.
Ouch.
So all of a sudden you see
No, I didn't know it helped
You should have sent the testing with.
a giant ice chunk about this thing's bigger than all of you guys. You happen to dodge it out of the way. Just tuck and roll out of the way. It hits you, and you need to take. You need to roll a d6 for damage.
Okay, so
Square one.
D6. This is your d6.
basically it's a
3.
It's a
So you take -3 on your hit points.
So now I'm down to 37.
So just write that down.
Still got more hit points than I
So
do.
this thing's attacking us then.
I'm at
Taking
32.
you on from a distance. Now, since I don't have one of these,
Distance.
you've got.
God, I'm just pushing him out tonight.
And Barbarian did not make it. make his dexterity save either.
Yes.
So, and he takes -1. So then you guys need to roll for initiative.
So since he's fighting us from a distance, I'm almost tempted to try to.
And he's still on the back of the bear, unless he rolled off
No,
the bear.
I had to roll off because he was coming right.
Then what happened to the bear?
The bear
He's alive.
nearly got crushed by it.
He's alive.
So he's barely.
Barely alive.
He's barely
that's
alive.
just
Barely
more,
alive.
more food.
So
See, I'm half tempted to, because I'm thinking, well, it's snowy out, it's windy. How good is this giant's vision from a distance? Like, is he able to see, like...
because of it being a giant, and since it's apparently quite familiar with this, it's pretty resilient against the weather, and I mean he can't exactly see you either because of how heavy the snow is coming in.
See,
So
that's what I was going to ask. If I decide to do my sneaking around as a rogue and try to essentially get behind him and get as close as possible, would I be able to do so?
well, you don't know how far away he is because it's how heavy
Okay,
it's
so
coming through.
so basically it goes both ways. He can't really see me from too far away, and I can't tell.
You'd
where
have
he
the
is.
advantage if you wanted to be stealthy, but there's enough snow coming down that it's like
I
you're
wouldn't really need to try to. I could just
Mhm.
essentially get away with it because he's going in blind.
Yep,
as
until
is.
he comes through, he knows that you are in front of him. Now it's just a matter of
So
where
there's,
he's at.
so there's no sense of using a ranged weapon at this point because I can't see him.
He can't see us either.
The most I'll do is just draw my sword, and I don't know if I should roll for anything. Because he needs to be close enough for me to actually strike him. So I mean, it wouldn't really. Should I just roll for Dex again?
Wait, I would say hold. I have a power to use Sleet Storm. I can make the storm worse.
Yep.
So we can escape.
All we need to do is get back to the cave. So.
We do.
Okay, barbarian. What do you say?
It's like I would suggest the path of the least resistance at this point.
Go ahead. But just have
'Cause
your
he
weapon
can-
ready just in
Because
case.
he might wind up with another in order to try and take us out.
We should take the bear with us. He may not survive out here, but I can heal him.
Well, just make sure weapons are drawn and at the ready.
Are you
just
able
in
to heal
case.
now? Because he's gravely wounded.
I don't know.
We don't have the time.
We won't be able to have the time right now to take him back unless we can get to the cave.
Well, if
That's
you-
going to take too long.
Well, if you can make the storm worse, that might give us just enough coverage to get back to the cave alive. Perhaps save the bear.
Alright, it's this one.
Decision. You guys have to between the say the three, but have to make a decision.
We each have to
Because
roll.
you're starting to make his move again.
So wait, are we both rolling or just her?
Like, what's your guys? What's the plan?
I say Sleet Storm. Make the storm worse so we can escape.
And you have the ability to make it worse.
And
So,
I agree. So
roll d20.
12.
12.
Plus...
And I would say wisdom modifier for that. That'd be your
Plus 3.
casting ability.
So 15.
there you go.
So you make the attempt. You start making it coming harder, and then you just hear a very big
Huh?
Run.
No doubt he's probably used to something like this.
He's just laughing at you.
I know, right?
Run.
I told you guys to run back to the
Snowball have any abilities? Probably not.
Not for storm.
My senses are
capabilities.
tingling.
I don't
My
have
husband is in
anything like
danger.
special
Guess that
abilities.
one.
The husband's senses are tingling.
Well, we do have a bond, so.
You need to roll another
We have
dexterity.
Bond.
Save.
Oh.
Dexterity check.
Ooh, I got
See,
another
you see.
20.
Jesus Christ.
No.
Come on, Matt deserves a break. You got another
I
20.
got another
Yeah.
20. So plus 2 is 22. for my
Fuck 'em
dex.
up.
18 plus 1, so 19.
So both of you happen to get out of the way of that one as you
So is he?
And
He sped past us then.
The second big snowball that went through, ice ball, went past you guys.
Where's
And
the
then
Nord?
And then he happened to dodge out of the way as well. He rolled natural 20. So it's like he dodged out of the way. It's like that was a close
Where's the
one.
burr?
The bar.
The
The
bar.
bar?
Bar.
The bar?
Bar.
There's a reason why she says it
That one guy
way.
that you
When
guys
we were
got
on our
on the
trip to
train.
Tacoma last
So.
year, a freaking guy on the train was telling us what kind of alcohols they have. He was like, we got wine, we got burr.
Yeah,
Wait,
bar.
what happened to the bear though? Did you guys leave him behind or what?
He's basically dying, and we're trying to get back to the cave in time to save him.
We have to dodge all these snowballs.
Or eat him, whichever one comes first.
Because are you
I
you
don't
guys
blame you if
dragging
you eat them though.
I don't
Are
need
you guys dragging the bear along? Because that's going to slow you down.
No.
Use a
How
toboggan.
much
Use
does
them as
this
a
bear
toboggan.
weigh? Is it over the
Up
weight that two
till-
people can actually carry?
No.
It's a bear.
I like-
They're at least
That's-
500 pounds.
Well, I can carry 540
I mean,
roughly.
Wait, is it a gray bear or black
It's a
bear?
grizzly.
Grizzly.
it's a brown
I'm gonna
bear.
Google how much is it an adult male.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna
Full-
Google exactly how much they weigh.
Full on adult male.
A lot.
Well, yeah, no kidding. But
So,
if
Yep.
it's somewhat close or under the limit that I potentially have, I mean, I'm not saying it's gonna be easy, but I'm saying I can at least do
because
it.
if you
Oh,
are,
I've
then
only
you-
got my weight's only 220. I don't know if I want to.
Average adult males weigh between 400 to 790.
this-
So if you're going the halfway point, it's about 500,
yeah,
which is
it'd
still
be-
40 under his.
It'd be still almost maxing out. So in case you did a dexterity,
So
you have to
basically,
take
it
disadvantage
would
on it.
strain the crap out
So,
of it to
yeah.
do
But
so.
if you roll a 20, then you somehow manage to carry it and dodge out of the
God.
way. No problem.
Yeah, we'll see about that. I don't even
So.
know if I want to try rolling because it just might end badly.
Oh,
Hey, you rolled 2 20s in a row.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's
That's
true.
the worst.
Yeah.
Somehow you managed to
Correct.
not hurt the bear and go all the way at the exact same time.
Oh no! Now it's a cat monster. It's even bigger than the giant.
I don't know. I don't know if I should try rolling for that. It seems kind of.
No. I think for now we'll leave the bear behind, and tomorrow, when the storm passes, we'll come and get him.
If he's alive.
He's gonna be dead.
He's gonna freeze to death.
Well, at least that's just more,
Free
more,
fur.
more food. And
For now, we need to try and get back to the cave before this giant hurts us.
So this
Because he
giant.
is between you and the
And the
cave.
cave.
It's like you have to get past him in order to get through.
Well, unless you have some other tricks that we can use to our advantage,
I see no other way but going head on.
I've
I
only
played
got
it
a
with
short
before.
sword and a short bow. I don't know
I
how
don't
effective
know what
that'll
weapons
be.
I have right now.
Can't you just throw icicles at him, like as hard as steel? Just like piercing with icicles.
Problem is
You
that
just like.
But I don't know how thick those ice balls she's throwing at us are.
And the giant snowballs and he's
They
huge,
are-
so
big.
they're probably roughly the size of a.
So they're gonna get stuck.
Anywhere between 9 to 10 feet.
Oh,
Yeah,
good Gonda. Are you trying to crush us?
Oh,
So you can just watch.
yeah, and he's just rolling them at us.
You're just lobbing them.
High
Wait.
diplomacy.
Since I used my power before to speak to animals, maybe I can call some more to come help us and get out of the way. That way they can give us some more speed.
Perhaps the family of this one here. To avenge them.
Let's go full.
I think you guys are gonna be saved soon.
Oh no! Get it! Just whack.
No, someone was over there and he looked away from Michael. Or not Michael.
Matt.
Matt.
Yeah.
He just
Yeah.
he did the face.
Love face.
Hey buddy.
You know when cats just open their mouth randomly, they're just
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
the cat though.
Grizzly bears in the area! We need your help!
Lend me your
Speed!
spear bomb.
What?
I would, because of the weather conditions, I would roll with disadvantage. So you need one additional d20. So you need to roll both of them and take the lower of the two.
Both 20s. Come on. Get it.
And you jinxed it. Nice.
Damn.
6.
Oh my god. Can she re-roll that?
Nope.
That's fortunately what was rolled is rolled.
That is such BS.
Funny!
It's literally a 5 and a
Let me
6.
re-roll, please.
You don't get re-rolls in real.
That doesn't work that way.
That's
You
entirely
suffer your
true.
rolls.
That's not entirely true. You ever rolled your ankle, then like a month later you do it again? I mean,
And they're spaced out, and it's just like, oh, let me redo that again.
pretty much.
If I'm reading this right.
You get a 6 and a 5.
So I have to take a 5?
Yep, you have to take a 5.
So what does that mean?
So it was a fail.
What is these mountains even called?
Oh,
What are these mountains even called?
mountains.
It's mountains right now.
Definitely.
There's no name to them. They're just mountains. Mountains in the north.
Let's call it ice cream top. Just don't eat the yellow snow.
Okay, so no animals come to our aid because they don't hear us?
Like the storm is coming down so hard, especially with the frost giant, that it's
Frost giant.
so. That's what they're called.
Alright, you know what? Fuck this bitch!
Do it.
So.
Alright, head on we go.
So roll for initiative. So roll a d20.
Okay, so I rolled a 14 plus what?
Nothing. Initiative is just your turn in the game.
Oh, duh, okay. I knew that.
Well, an initiative, you'd add your dexterity modifier to it.
So that's a plus 2,
So
16.
I got a
16.
12 plus 1, so 13.
You know, all these rolls I've been getting so far have been decent, and then the moment we go into battle, it's just going to be a suck fest. It's like, oh, there's a 1, there's a 5. That's almost 10.
Let's try
Okay.
that again.
There must be a way we can get around him. One of us will have to flank him from the rear while the other two go in, while one comes from the side and the other comes from the front. If one of us can at least get him from the back, he won't see the other two coming.
I could try sneaking behind him.
Do we have any rope or anything to get his ankles?
I have a Dungeoneer's pack. Does that include a rope?
I believe so.
Michael?
I should have some type of rope in that.
I believe so. I know it comes with like torches and stuff too.
Yeah.
Barbarian, what is your speed?
30.
How do you know what your speed is? Is that even that's a thing?
Yes.
Yeah, that's how many spaces you can go.
I have no idea what mine is.
Yours is 30.
Yours is 30.
30.
30.
Oh, is it?
Does it change?
My speed? Oh, it says 6 squares.
Yeah, that's the
30
equivalent
feet
of
is 6
30
squares.
Okay. Wasn't sure.
That's 5 feet per square.
Oh my.
That's about average, unless you've got certain abilities or come from a background that gives you other enhancements or restrictions. So,
Cool.
so, so,
If all of our speeds are 30,
And
Let me think.
he's how far away from us? Approximately?
are
I
probably
feel like he's
good.
farther away than we can actually get to him.
I need to cancel this storm to make it easier to move.
But that might give him more visual.
5 would be,
There's got to be something we can do.
it would be probably approximately 80 feet away from you guys right now.
So yeah, he's well outside the range that we can actually get to him.
You
Unless
can move
we
closer.
can lure him in somehow to like cautiously move in as we spread out and try to get around him.
You're freaking rogue stealth around him.
But he's outside the amount that I can travel, so I'd only get maybe halfway.
You can just continuously stealth around him, just slowly and just mound in with the snow.
But
You have a cloak
wouldn't I
on
be
you.
rolling as a disadvantage though?
You would roll with advantage, and he would have to.
Let's
He'd
say
have to
high.
try and find you with disadvantage.
See, because you're also a rogue, so that's your specialty, stealthing.
So I can roll for
So you
it.
can roll at your modifier and your proficiency.
Which one is my modifier for stealth? Is that
That'd
dex?
be your dexterity.
Dexterity mod? Okay. So I got 13 plus 2 for dex, which is 15, and then which other one am I
And it
using?
should be your proficiency.
one is
Be your
that?
skill.
Where the heck do I find that? 15 plus 3, so 18. That's 12 plus excuse me, 13 roll plus 2 for dex, plus a 3, so it's 18.
13, 14, 15, 15, 18. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're self-imposed. So, yep.
Cool.
So, how would you like to go about moving around him?
Well, we need to have at least one front, one back, and one...
Well, this is just you.
Well, right. I'm just saying in order to set up the flank properly.
To flank him, somebody's got to go from the rear, while somebody comes from the side.
I'll be the one to go behind him if I can get there. Oh my god, it's action figure time. Yes.
That's why I'm holding it down so you can just go up a little bit. There you go.
This is going to be you.
Shop like takes the cloak and he's just go for it.
Since you have some resistance, it's too cold, put the cloak on.
Yeah. Freezing my freaking half-orc man cans off right now.
So, where are we going?
I'm gonna do my best to try to get around him.
Okay.
To
So,
his
we got red race marker. I'm just going to go. This will be kind of where you guys are.
Yeah, what's the battle area?
We're basically in the woods, aren't we?
Yeah, so you're
Yeah.
kind of surrounded by woods.
And trees and
And
a
so
heavy
kind of like-
snowstorm. But he's standing right in front of us, but he just doesn't know it. And neither do we technically.
So yeah, if you can somehow get around to the back, I would say barbarian to the side, and I'll be in the front. Cause I can make an I can make a. Did you say? Did I say metal shield? What is-
Now,
He wrote it, not me.
No, I'm not.
Well, that if you're looking at your other proficiencies down below, it's just you can use shields that are not metal.
Okay, because it says metal, not
Yeah.
metal.
I think I was writing it down quick.
Yeah. So I can make an ice shield.
okay.
Do you have a skill to do that? Because that just says you're trained in
I
that category.
don't know, honey.
Was it written down?
I don't know.
Trying to
I'm
help.
not.
That's hilarious.
So,
But, yeah, I don't know. It's embarrassing.
no.
Do I have anything?
You've got some spells that you can use,
Uh-huh.
and then you've got
I just have cheese.
What class are you? Druid?
Druid.
like a quarterstaff. Yeah, clubs, daggers, darts, javelins, which you can use. Otherwise, you always have cold breath.
But we're already in the cold. It's not going to do a whole lot of damage.
You do slink storm, spike growth, so you can have stuff pop out of the ground.
Oh, I can do that. Awesome.
Can't you throw
But I got to
it?
get closer to him, wouldn't I?
You have to be within range.
Okay, well, I need to move up at least a couple squares.
Yeah, I mean everyone's gonna have to move up anyway, especially out here in the cold.
If we don't keep moving, some of us are going to freeze to death.
So you are gonna try and go around.
That's the plan.
So
Oh my god. I can get outside that line just ever so slightly.
Just sneak carefully.
yep. So now
So far the rolls have been okay.
yep. Do you want to move forward? Because you can move and attack.
Huh?
Because when it's your turn, you can. Since we already know the way that the order that people are going to be taking their turns in, so you can either attack and move, or move and attack.
I'm just going to move.
And where would you like to go? You move up to 6 squares.
Let's go 4 forward, 2 right.
1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that.
Yep.
Okay. Then we got the barbarian. We go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You fool, you should have gone more to the left.
I like to take it head on.
Okay, directly to the
Oh
forehead.
my.
Plus
You
he's got-
idiot!
Plus he's got rage,
Yeah, he.
which gives him
Ooh.
additional.
Can this barbarian, is he like proficient in throwing his battle axe and like hitting his target?
It's a battle axe, though.
Plus you're throwing it out into the snow, so.
I'm just saying, like, if he has to,
It's
can you just.
one.
Kobe!
Alright, so we've all moved, so it's his turn then.
Yep, it'll be his turn.
He's just gonna run straight through, or what?
Go.
I don't need to roll for dex, do I?
It's not your turn.
I'm just saying. I'm way off to the side.
Then that's turn.
Heart of the cards guide me. Mother fudger. So it's a 3 plus a 2 plus a 3. I got 8. Means I'm gonna move and he's gonna be like, huh?
Yeah, you can still move. It's just
Yeah, but I got an 8, so I'm trying to sneak around, so that didn't work in my favor.
roll another one of those.
D20?
Because it's snow covered, so you have the advantage on that one.
So you want me to roll again?
It's gonna be
Okay.
worse.
Shut up. Okay, that's a 19.
Take the 19.
Plus 2 is 21,
Yep.
plus 3, 24.
So, how do you wish to proceed?
I need to get my ass around him and get to like, this general area. So I can stab him in the butt.
Yes, that would be a
There
general
will be
idea.
butt stabbings.
Okay.
How far does my spike growth go?
Spike growth.
That would be up to. That one's 6. Can go up to about 6 spaces in front of you.
Ooh. Just about there.
Alright. Go the full 6 and face him.
So you want to go right up next to him?
Yes. Nope.
Just right there.
Right there, honey. And I'm gonna use attack with my spike growth.
Okay. Roll.
11
11 and then wisdom.
plus 3.
Plus 3.
They had to close down on me and they're deleting my character.
The giant. So that was 11, 14.
14.
So you got a 17. So it's like you go down to the ground and it begins. Starts wrapping around his legs and it just happens to shatter them out of the way. Looking at.
Why is he so angry?
He's big.
That can't be the only reason.
Big
He
invading
probably
his
trips
territory.
over everything.
So, yeah.
Barbarian, we need you now!
Coming in from behind.
Oh my. Back to leather.
14. And then plus 17, which hits. And he takes. Comes down with his mighty battle axe. Mine's a 4. So it takes off onto the frost giant. Straight into the back. And that gives him -4.
How many hit points does this frost giant have?
can't tell you.
He
I'll let you know.
He doesn't tell us.
So.
It's basically up to, we have to keep going at him until
Honey!
it's dead.
What? That's how the game goes.
That's how it goes, yeah.
I can't just say, oh, well, he's got this much.
So, quick question.
Yes, you can.
Quick question. So at this point, am I within range? Like, if I wanted to take a few steps forward and use my sword to actually...
Yeah, you can move and attack. So even if you don't use all of them, you can still get close enough. No. So.
Because I'm trying to figure out, because I don't really want to go for like a slicing move. I kind of want to go for more of like a initial like gouge or stab.
Okay.
From where I'm at, when I have access to like there's like rib region or anything, if I were to come up from the side and just kind of just go in with like a jab with my sword.
You could. I mean, you'd be considered flanking him.
Yeah, I mean,
so.
That's the point, though.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to roll for that then, when the time comes.
So you want to move up next to him and then take a shank?
Yeah. Alright. Go ahead and roll then.
Yep.
Alright. Okay, I got 10, and I'm using plus my strength, right?
Yep.
That's 14.
That's melee.
And then proficiency mod doesn't affect this one, does it?
That would, unless you're proficient in that weapon of yours.
I don't even know if I am or not. How do I even... Here, I'll let you look at this a little bit better.
No, you're not.
No?
So it's that circle here.
Okay, so it's basically just 14.
Mm-hmm.
And then I need to roll a 6-sided for damage.
That's...
D6.
Unfortunately, it did not beat his armor class.
Didn't you do that? That's okay.
So try and go in with a...
Just kind of dink and bounce off, essentially.
Pushes it off.
Alright.
So,
Oh, I might die.
so
You're just
Wait. Yeah. Well, now since all three of us are close enough.
He has all the range he needs to take us out with one hit, theoretically, with his axe. Or his whatever the hell, his hands or whatever he's using.
But I want to talk to him. I don't want to attack him. I just want to talk to him.
We already kind of...
can try rolling a persuasion check.
You proficient in persuasion? Or charisma?
Because that would be...
My charisma is 11 or 12. I can't tell. You
for
rolled it.
your charisma is 12, which you get a +1 in.
I get another +1 because I'm a dragon, right?
So
+2 on charisma.
I think I think I adjusted that, so it should just be a +1 on your roll.
Ah.
So I can look at it tomorrow. So
Yeah, you're down like this.
especially if you want to be a contributing member. So if
Yeah.
you want to try doing a persuasion, you certainly can. If you get like a 20, then the modifier won't matter. So
I have 37 hit points right now.
Alright, I got
you're
26.
you're still doing good.
And the barbarian's hit points?
You only had -1 so far. So,
I'll try and persuade him.
right?
12 plus 1, so 13.
Okay. What do you wish to say to him?
What?
Jesus.
Austin, do you
That was his stomach! Austin's hungry!
Did you eat before this?
What?
Dude, I
Did
thought
you
were
eat?
like...
I did.
I thought you were like...
Obviously not very much.
That's not enough.
He ate enough, and then his stomach says a few hours later, we need to eat again.
Dude, I
That's
thought you were like...
What do you wish to say to him?
You heard his stomach growl and laughter.
I thought you soiled yourself. I was like, Jesus Christ.
No, I knew
That would have been a lot louder.
I knew right away that was his stomach. I knew right away.
How'd you like your attempt to persuade him?
Why do you attack us? We are simply passing through. We mean no harm to anyone nor anything.
Because you're in my land.
We did not know. We are only traveling through. We will leave if you let us pass.
And you hear him say something, but obviously it's in giant, so you don't understand what he's saying.
Does anyone here speak giant?
I speak common, orc, or infernal. So
Where's that one work?
I speak common, dragon, or druid. Wait, I thought my character had more than that.
he clearly speaks common.
I think you just had common and draconic.
No, I swear my character had more than that.
And apparently I can read and write in Dwarvish.
I mean, episode 3 or 4.
What?
For the
So it's
D&D
3,
campaign.
isn't it?
3?
For how many episodes?
Episode?
Is
This
this the
is
third
episode-
episode?
season
Yeah,
one,
this is
episode
3.
This is episode 3.
Okay.
So, I'm like, what? 3? What?
What?
Huh?
So,
We do not mean any harm. We simply came to collect food and leave.
sure.
You killed a bear.
What proof do you have of this?
We have friends that are back in a cave just down the mountain who are freezing. They need us. They are slowly but surely dying without us there.
Just us in that cave, just chilling.
We just like put your ears up and sneeze. Like, what is someone talking about us?
We only came out to gather food.
From the animals who are sick and or dying.
Just looked up and was like,
That is
"What?
all we are doing.
Excuse you."
What's taking these people so long?
Now, if you want to assist with this, you can. If you want to try doing maybe an intimidation check, you could.
Oh
Granted,
God,
he's a
you
size
would
larger
give me
than
that.
you.
Do not intimidate him.
I'm not trying to intimidate anybody.
Or you can try persuading. Your size
I don't even think I had persuasion as a thing. Yeah, no, I'm not even. It's
Deception.
Deception.
Your wife is sick.
Deception would be like, is he
I don't even have
actually
that
saying what,
circle.
is he telling the truth? That's how you try to figure that out. That's how
No,
you-
he.
No, deception
I'm
is
saying
trying to,
he
like-
would deceive the giant by saying that his wife, who is
Yeah, but-
back in the cave, is sick.
My charisma is low. It is 11, and I have no modifier for it. So if I roll bad, he's gonna call bullshit, and then we're even in more trouble. Unless the barbarian has a trick or two up his sleeve.
You can usually just tell him the truth and tell him there's a stupid loser back in the cave.
We have a dying.
We have a dying loser back in the cave.
He's not quite dead. He's getting better.
Fair enough.
I'm not dead yet!
and then
Bring
like,
out your dead!
then like a couple of scenes later, the giant, bring out your dead. Some guy banging a cat on the wall.
Well, what do we want?
Really no harm, Mr. Giant Sir.
We simply mean no harm. We simply wish to collect food and leave.
We mean no trouble.
What is it?
12 plus 2, that's 14.
I mean, I can roll if you want.
Do your best, boo.
God, I'm scared to death.
Dude, 20, if you get 20, then you got nothing to worry about.
Yeah, if I get 20.
Austin!
I'm trying to be positive about it.
Oh, that is some bullshit.
You got a 1, didn't you?
No, I got a 5. So I was just rolling just to see it. At this point, there's nothing much I can really say.
Fortunately, nothing succeeds on this one save. So,
So what
the
do we
fight
do?
must go on.
Alright, well,
How long have they been out from the cave?
a few hours maybe.
That's not been at least a few hours.
So 3 to 4 hours.
Alright, we're all just sitting here idly. I'm getting like super like, where's my Schlurple at this point? So I'm gonna slightly interrupt your battle for like a side thing. I'm bringing down that freaking part of that freaking.
Meanwhile,
Yeah. So I'm bringing down part of that freaking glass thing.
She's trying to bring down the ice wall.
Can I roll for strength?
roll.
Can I roll for assist?
No, you freaking do it yourself. Why would you want to be near the door? You're gonna end up like
Dead.
hurting yourself. Lizard can't do nothing up here.
Yeah,
gotta sit back
listen,
and watch.
I'm a little bit better
So-
than him,
That's
though.
how-
You're
What
just,
is
I'm
it?
just trying to in the hot tub, just.
This is already good.
Is it his?
Yeah, 15 plus 2 for the modifier. It's 11 o'clock.
Okay.
Oh god.
I did 17.
We gotta get finished.
No 17.
Mm-hmm. I'm just bringing a section of it.
Just so
How
she
do
can
you,
So I
how
can
do
get
you,
out.
Enough for her to leave.
so how are you approaching? What's your action towards?
deal fists.
With my hand axes.
So
And I'm proficient in those too.
so you go up and splinters, and then a good chunk of that falls off, but doesn't cause anything else to crumble. So there's enough of an opening that you'd be able to
Just
slide
freaking
through.
squirm. I'm in like, where's my Schlurple mode? How far are these guys from us?
He's
It's
he's
not very
got-
far. It's
your
between
feet.
them and there.
You're at least a good mile or so out.
Start booking it.
Just be careful. The snowstorm is still going on. It's a sleet storm now.
This is
Like,
where we're
she
talking
steps out and
about.
just,
The priest did say the cape was not cursed. We just wanted to purify it just in case.
You should.
I'm throwing on the fucking cape cloak
I was
thing.
gonna say you should have grabbed the staff and used that on the giant.
I have a staff. It's wrapped to my back.
so
Good.
I unwrap that.
You can
So-
corrupt
And I'm
the-
throwing
you're
the
trying,
cloak
you're
on
trying
me.
to put the
The cloak.
the cloak on.
from the mind flayer.
Yeah,
You,
because
you try to and it doesn't fit
I don't.
because it's
I'm just-
meant only for
It
mind
has sleeves?
flayers.
It's
I just wrapped it around my
sleeveless.
neck, so it's
So
I have the hood and it's like wrapped around me, so it's
it's
like.
gonna have this gripping, frilly thing out the back side.
Well, yeah, it's gonna lay on my shoulders though,
It's
because
like a
it
giant
opens
collar
up.
that sticks out.
I don't care.
So,
It's on me. It
it's like
takes me a little bit
Elvis
more.
style.
I'm
for this
booking
right
it.
now.
How fast can I run?
Cone of Shade style.
Yeah.
I think you run up to 30 feet. So I mean, right now you're just.
So she's
you're
coming
just
from this
trucking.
direction then, right?
So
Yeah, but it's gonna take a while. It's still like
Yeah,
Yes.
miles not that
so it's like
far.
because you're
For freaking
because
half
you're
work.
running. So right now you wouldn't have to worry about anything until you get up to that point, and then you'll have to do a Constitution save to see if you're going to be exhausted by the time you get there. So you're badly cold, and you're going to be tired by the time you get there.
I'll be tired. It's only a mile.
Because you're
Make you run that in 7th grade.
You're battling the elements as well.
Honey, you're going uphill. The air's getting thinner, and it's snowing.
How far uphill are you guys?
A mile.
It's like you're at least like getting up there.
So
where
this guy was chucking snowballs at you guys uphill.
Yeah.
What the f is wrong with this giant?
he's a giant.
It's a giant.
So you can just pick it up and just lob it
Cool.
wherever it happens to go.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so can we like speed up to where I get there, or do I have to wait?
So you get there, I need you to roll d20 for Constitution.
Can I see her? Because
13,
I'm-
14, 15.
Austin,
So you're a little tired, but you don't actually take an exhaustion point
Cool.
on that one.
I'm guessing she's coming from this direction.
No, it would be
No.
from behind him because he's facing
It
you
would
guys.
be.
He's between
So
us
you're
and
coming
me.
here.
You guys are coming this way. She would be following up, coming in this direction.
This way here?
Yep.
So can I see her?
You would be the closest one to her. So
Don't draw attention to me.
yeah.
Well,
Let,
no,
let
I wa-
her get the
I
surprise
wasn't-
attack.
I wasn't going to. It's just out of the corner of my eye. I'm thinking.
You can feel her rather
Yeah, we
than
have a bond.
faster than you can see her.
So I'm
And
standing.
you're just like,
I'm standing
puppy.
there, and I'm just like.
Ooh.
And you see this fucking enraged. I'm enraged. Like, my character's like, what the fuck is this thing? What the fuck is going on? You took my Schlurple from me for a period of time. I'm gonna wreck some people.
You're coming right about here.
And I just kind of.
Why would you use that character
Because
for
that
here?
was the closest one, especially if
What
I
happened to all of
speed
our
this up.
characters that we selected? We had our
Because
own...
It disappeared.
Because the cats will take them and bring them upstairs and plant them somewhere. If I don't keep them all
Can I
contained,
see the
they will
box?
steal them.
I'll also accept that for now until I find my actual character. But alright.
Because I could even put them like up there, and the cats will still knock them down and take them upstairs and plant
And
them
how many
somewhere.
spaces can I move forward?
It's 30 feet.
So 30 feet.
So
30
Austin.
feet.
You're just charging through.
And out of the corner of my eye, I kind of see something moving, and I turn right. Because apparently I can feel her presence before I actually see her. So I'm already aware that she's nearby.
Does your blood hold it
Oh, it spreads through all the regions of my body.
So
So I'm just kind of,
Okay.
I don't say anything. I just kind of,
you're still focused on the battle, but it's like, oh, hey, she's here.
yeah,
So
He feels it in his cojones.
then,
probably.
Heather, you still need to roll for initiative.
12.
12. So she's just sliding in between Becca and the barbarian.
So she's second to last.
She's right in the middle.
Okay.
In between everybody. So, are you continuing on, Heather?
Yeah, so where am I now?
So you're here.
Okay, so I can charge in there. Move me. How many feet can I move? 6 squares? 5 squares? 6 squares.
30 feet.
Yeah, 6 squares. I'm close enough. I am chucking a hand axe at this guy.
Where are the other two?
They
In the
can't be
cave.
in the cold.
They're in the cave suffering because I know there's a giant gaping hole in it.
No, they're not giant gaping holes, just a tiny chunk enough to where I can get out.
Yeah, but that's still cold air seeping in.
I know, but they can still just chill there.
They're literally going
And they have a
to chill
fire.
They
They have
can
a
go
fire. They still have plenty of wood still.
there. Hey,
Alright. Next.
Let me know when I can chuck my hand axe at them.
Fine. I will go for a spike growth again.
It's Matt's turn
but
first.
It'd be me.
Alright, Matt.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Nice.
20
Very nice.
plus 4 on my strength, and I am going for another jab at him.
Definitely hits.
So I
Who's
rolled
this one?
D6,
Let me see.
I claim this
I rolled a
one as
4.
mine. She's
Alright,
so pretty.
so-
and I'm going
It's a-
right for
I'm
like
pretty sure it's a
the
dark elf.
rib area.
She's so
So-
pretty. She runs a
That's
waterbender.
8.
So it's just.
Find me one too.
So,
That's literally the only one I've ever seen her before.
I know.
upset
So
with
I
you
heard
since
him.
you went, since you stuck
You're a
right up
tiefling, right?
inside the rib cage. Yeah.
In between the ribs?
So
So does that mean he gets a character?
Matt, isn't
character.
this yours?
Not character, sorry,
I
player.
think that was
Does
actually
that mean that
mine.
he gets like a disadvantage because there's something in his ribcage or
no,
something?
it just got stabbed, so it's
Oh.
just like a major wound there.
That is. That's your other character from the other D&D campaign.
Yep,
He
Alright.
pooped on everybody.
I did.
Your turn.
Here you go. You should replace your character out there with
Yeah.
that one.
I miss that
11.
campaign so much.
Plus wisdom.
But I just stabbed him.
Casting.
Wisdom is plus 3, so 14.
Austin,
Just shy. What's up?
quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Since I'm on his left side, I stabbed him in the rib cage. Going essentially, was it a straight jab or was it like slightly
Upward.
upward a little bit?
Went straight into him then.
How close was it to his heart?
That's not how it works.
Hey, do you want this for your
just
character?
stabbed him since he's
It's like a witch.
larger style.
So it wasn't like it was like lower,
Yeah,
like
it
not
probably
like.
would've been
It's like the only pretty other, like...
Okay, so it's like right more in his like.
Except it's not a dragon,
lower
but...
side rib cage.
For the most
'Cause-
part, you probably missed most of his organs.
That's fine. I was having a hard time keeping up with like the height
That's not that one.
difference, which is why I was asking.
And if you're like say 5 feet, he's
10
almost
feet.
could be about twice the size of you, right?
Yeah, this
Did
is
you say
actually
you
what I
got
kind of
10 feet?
imagined for my character,
About
so.
twice the size of
That's the
you.
size, yeah. Just.
I don't have scales.
Oh god, this character brought me so much joy the last time I played D&D.
So
Yeah, you opened the door with a lot of.
and
Poop and kill goblins and poop by sandwiching them together.
you're up since you're joining. So,
Alright,
what are you
alright.
doing?
You also ate a lot of fried
Switch
chicken.
my dwarf out with this pretty lady.
And what?
She switched hers out.
You're a tiny person. You're a wee person.
A wee person.
We
Switch your
lost.
character out with this too. Alright.
Fine.
So, move me one closer so I can be next to this
Ooh,
room.
can I look
Right
at
next
some?
one. Right next one.
I'm just gonna get these out of my way real quick.
Thank you, Boo.
Alright. I have. Did you move it closer?
Yep, you're closer. You're
I'm
right
not.
next to
I'm
it.
closer.
Oh, you got knocked over.
Yes, that's right.
Shoulder to shoulder now.
Come to me.
I'm a boo. Just pet him as I walk by.
Just look.
Alright.
I missed you.
Hi, honey, I missed you.
I have my rapiers out. I have 2. I'm a dual wielder.
Just look over like, what's up, baby?
Can I like just stab him?
In the butt.
Do you want
Stab
to
him in
look
the
for one?
freaking. I'm gonna stab him from the lungs. I did. I rolled an 11.
Okay. Michael, you want to try
Plus.
Plus 2 d8s.
Plus 2.
Well, what's your modifier?
Oh, what's your modifier for your attack?
Or
It's a strength modifier.
I use dexterity.
Okay.
Plus 3 is 11, 12, 13, 14.
And so try and go up for it, and just kind of bounces off the furs and stuff that it has protecting him, but doesn't land.
What's that, Dawson?
You gotta roll
It's like
a
5 lower than 20.
6.
So then it is
Barbarian's turn.
Barbarian.
comes up with pulling back his axe,
With my mighty axe.
and just as it was coming down, just kind of not even close. It was just swinging into the air at this point.
Was that a 1?
It was 2.
It was like something to the effect of that.
Might you find an actual character or give it back to me? I might switch mine out again.
And then now it's
I just
giant.
hand the box back.
I'm sorry. This is entertaining. I am looking.
Going for turns to
Hey, look. This is
Snowball.
Michael's. Here you go.
Short bow! Get your defense up!
So are we rolling for Dex now? Or what?
Just it's the mon.
I was about to
it's
say.
the giant's turn right
Okay.
now.
Who's he aiming for?
And he's got
You!
You should have a chance to roll or defend or dodge.
I mean,
You should have a chance to roll, defend, or dodge.
Well, that's what the AC is. That's your defense.
Dodge. Go. Use your dexterity and dodge.
so
That's not how it works.
That's not
You can
how it
use
works
that.
because I've already rolled. Like my action is done.
You suck.
Yeah. And
Sounds like it was a good roll, right?
it was a 20.
Oh. Fuck.
Oh, you
Oh
dead.
god.
You are dead.
Probably. Which means this one's gonna be pissed and kill this son of a bitch.
Unless you die too.
What did he hit me with, an axe?
He basically had almost like a giant battle axe.
Oh,
Came
great.
crashing
Now,
down hard.
here's my question. Since he is approximately double my height, that would mean that he would have to aim straight down, since I'm slightly veered off to his left, he would have to. It's a two-handed weapon, right? Or is it
Two-handed for you, but like one-handed
What?
for him.
So
because
he'd have to basically go straight down towards his feet where I'm standing.
Mhm.
Okay. And
Can I
since
use
she's
this one
right
as a
next to
substitute
me,
until I get
can
my
she roll for Dex?
heavy?
If he was attacking her.
Hold on.
Well, I'm just saying, since we're shoulder to shoulder, that's like almost the same square, would it not be?
But if you're only targeting you, I mean, she has her square and you have your square. So he just comes crashing down on you.
Oh, great. So,
So,
how many
with
pieces did it
8.
explode into?
You need to take 8 damage on that one.
Okay, I know I can do math, but I can't do math. So I'm at 18, I believe.
So, then,
Oh, wow, that was a
then
really
after you're
weird...
done with that, then Matt, it's your turn.
Oh, this mother flip.
Don't worry, if you go to 0, I can use my healer kit on you and I can keep you alive.
Can I jab him in the dick?
No, that's
If
don't
you wanna
don't
go
aim at a
for it.
certain area because it lowers your chances.
Fine, I'll go straight for the abdominal as much as I
Go for his
can.
fucking jugular.
That's too high, I
You
can't
have to
get to
climb. You have to like,
How tall is he?
Heavy.
it's like 10.
Okay,
11 feet.
so I rolled a 14 plus my
Can I use
strength,
this
which
as a
is
substitute until I
18,
get
so
my-
that's a hit.
Perfect. Yep.
And
Does
I
he get fire
get
ammo?
5 damage.
5 damage.
He's on fire.
So basically, he hit me, and I was just like,
I mean, yeah, it works.
and I go right for his tummy area.
Like I said, he's just a
Wait,
substitute.
tell me. His
You
tummy.
dummy?
His tummy. Please
So,
tell me this.
He's still holding his own, but he's definitely bleeding
Good.
from the midsection there.
Good.
What?
Becca, you're up.
That face.
Becca,
Sure.
F him up. Get it.
Look at the face.
I'm thinking. There.
Careful with these.
Yeah, I remember that.
Shit, Austin.
Austin, have you seen this thing in Beauty? This face going on?
Who's the most damaged right now?
Me. I just took freaking.
This is like
8
Leonardo
hits.
DiCaprio in female.
How much?
I took
Well, I gotta
8,
see this.
You
Hit
took
points.
a critical.
and I'm down to 18.
Oh my
health.
god, you're right.
What about Heather? What's she got left?
She
What's
just
your
41?
joined it not that long ago.
Yeah, she's.
Okay.
I haven't been hit yet.
I'm still at 37. The barbarian's down to 39. spike growth.
Okay.
Growth.
18.
Yes.
Nice.
Crit.
All right.
No, not crit.
So
but
that was-
pretty high roll.
So that worked.
Well, 7 weapons
So
hit us.
then-
Trip point.
So the
Yeah.
spike growth kind of comes up,
Where are you aiming
Kinda
for?
comes up, cracks through the snow and the ice, and starts to wrap around him, and pins him basically like all up. So now he's unable to move.
Is he mobile?
And then it will be a D4 because of it being spiked that for him to embed. So you need to take the little pokey one right there and just roll.
This one? Okay.
2. So it gets -2 on that one.
Huh?
For damage.
It just
Yeah.
does
Now
2
that's your damage roll. So
And
now-
then she adds like what?
now
Strength
he's-
or is it?
Now he's bleeding all over the place.
There's a modifier for that usually.
Yeah.
That was wisdom, which obviously it still hit. So.
For her wisdom would be 5, so like 5 hit points.
Because my wisdom is +3.
Oh yeah, it would be 5.
So he takes 5 damage?
It
Yeah.
takes 2, your modifier and your attack and your damage
So
go together. So it would be 5 actually.
Man, I
Yeah.
should use her. Look at that.
Don't worry, I have to roll a D4
Yes.
too.
Switch
So
the tiny
whatever
one.
I have would be this plus my strength.
I don't like
which
the
would be a
tiny
6.
ones.
I know.
Okay, so
Now he is, because of the growth, he is now
immobile.
grappled.
Should be the
So he can't actually move
So we can basically kill
around.
him.
So
My
he
bad.
can't move around, he can't do
Isn't this a
anything as
girl?
far as speed goes.
Is it real?
Is he,
So
is he kind of more hunched over?
It is flat
Falling
footed, so
down.
yeah, I'll take
just
this one.
stuck.
He's just
Yep,
stuck.
he's stuck.
And
He's
since
gonna
this
throw
is
the dirt
spike
road.
growth, are the spikes on the inside or the outside?
They're
You
penetrating
from when
his
you look and
body.
you
They're
want to look
like-
for some.
inside of him right now.
They're
It's
Like that one?
So he's slowly
Oh, yeah.
losing
That's
health
either.
Like, look.
the longer that those stay up.
I mean, it's not like we're gonna use it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, you're kind
Okay.
of.
How many
Seven
hit
or
points is he
pretty
losing per turn then?
you have to roll for
We
that.
don't know. It's just a
You have to
matter
roll
of.
for that.
Hey, if you guys really wanted to risk your
So-
biscuits,
Nah, I'm good.
What?
So is it still my turn
Gets
or?
wrecked, it goes outside and dies.
You know, unless you want to move
Yeah.
away from your
We should have
location.
bought coats while we were at it.
Can't expect this.
So you can move and attack or attack and move.
I mean, the moment I get into the cities.
Well, I
like,
just
it doesn't matter
attacked,
how
now I
much-
can only move. So I want to move back 1, 2.
You have to use all your.
No, I kind of figured. So right here.
Back to here.
Yes.
A line of fire there. And let's. Heather's turn. What are we doing?
I'm going to stab him.
Shink. All right.
Roll a 15
Okay.
plus 3, so it's
Does hit.
18.
Does hit.
Alright.
So now you're your damage.
I roll it twice. Because I used double weapons.
Twice.
Twice. Yes.
Twice.
Twice.
So 4 for one of them,
Okay.
and 4 for the other one.
Very nice.
There you go.
So that's 8 damage.
Get wrecked.
Okay.
Barbarian comes down with his mighty axe again.
90.
Gets 17 plus 2.
19.
19. So
This is damage.
And he lands 6.
Woo! That ought to do some damage.
I can heal you over 40 times if you drop to 0. You drop to 0 again, I just inject you with the medical kit.
At this point, Schlunkel had just
No,
enough
he
strength to get up and
is
stab him.
gravely
It's just kinda
wounded and
I'm just like,
still somewhat able to fight, but he is losing quickly.
I'm standing next to you, Luce.
So,
Matt's turn.
no, it's Frustrate's turn.
Oh boy. It's just swinging
Might be
for
the last one. for
Wait,
him.
he should still be frozen though.
Yeah,
He can't move.
Well, he can still try and escape.
Okay.
Okay, so he just has to roll high enough.
Which
to
he
break
failed
free.
miserably, so he got 2. So he needs to be able to break out of it, which he can't.
Alright. So my turn again?
Yep.
That's a 13 plus 4 my strength is 17.
plans.
I want to go for another jab towards the midsection if I could.
Go for the stomach.
Is that how you want to finish him off?
That is it. How creative can I get?
Creative as you want to be.
Perfect.
And you can just climb up them and just like.
And I rolled a 6 on my damage. So what I essentially want to do is I want to stab it in, slice, and just let its guts fall.
Okay. So,
He's gonna listen to us, he's gonna suffer.
so you end up like you run, and you just hear the ripping and the tearing.
Make sure to loot his
Straight
body.
through. Straight
Kick
through
her
his
in the
stomach.
balls.
It opens up.
He's big enough
She's
to have
trying
5 pelts on
she's
him.
trying to keep it in, but
Honey, he's frozen solid still.
no, he's just stuck. But he's like, it begins to just
It's
burst out from inside of his stomach, and
Snowball just kind of just
Ew.
she just kind of gives out like a victorious like.
and then you just see his eyes kind of roll into the back, and then as he's pinned, so just blood dripping from.
We should collect it from him as much as we can.
For the loot.
Pelts! Alright, I got the loot book.
I just imagine.
Alright, Austin, tell me what we can loot from this guy.
So.
'Cause this guy's
he's got-
huge.
Yeah. So you've found several big pieces of fur.
Like pelts.
Yep. That you can keep
How many
yourself warm
pelts?
with. For medium-sized characters, you're probably looking about 3 that you're able to salvage up. Be able to peel off of them.
3 pelts. What else?
With the two-handed great axe that he had, it would require 2 hands with it in order to use.
I wouldn't mind a great axe.
So,
Don't you use 2-handed weapons? No, you're
I have
wrong.
a short sword and a short bow. So
Yeah.
those are all.
We can try to give it to one of these guys or even selling it. 3 pelts, 2-handed great axe.
and you do find some gold pieces on them, equal to about 50.
12 pieces.
Ooh, 50 gold for all that.
And you always sell the axe and stuff. and the
Well,
belts
when
you
we
get back.
eventually get rid of the cloak that's wrapped around my neck and the giant staff, we're all gonna get money. Not you though. Sorry.
Shame.
Ouch!
I'm sorry. You didn't get the mind. You didn't get to fight the mind flayer last time. Rip
See if I ever join your group again.
You can have the 50 gold pieces. We want the 126 that we're gonna earn from this. Maybe we'll pay her for guiding us. Okay, so how much would that great axe sell for? Player knowledge only, so I can write down.
For player knowledge, I mean, for what it's made out of, I would say for something like that would be about 100 gold pieces, because it seems to be of pretty well crafted, especially for a frost giant to be able to wield.
Okay, those 3 pelts are gonna be really freaking helpful, because you don't need your cloak, so you're good.
I'll take my cloak back now.
Busy using
I
it.
just kind of just.
When you go into the
You
caves, you can
need
still
'em.
take it back.
Yeah.
It won't be necessary.
I'll take your entire stock.
So since I got hit dead on with that axe, like how much blood loss am I suffering through at this point? Because it's 8 freaking damage on me.
Well, we do.
I
have,
can
like,
cure
medical kits.
Yeah,
wounds.
she does have the ability to like.
Anything else that's giant, that's collectible, any amulets, anything on him?
If you want to try salvaging something off of him, like, I don't know if you want
I mean, it's
like,
his
skeleton
body?
or something. No.
I do not feel like
So,
sculpting
I mean,
him.
He's pretty minimal with what he has, just because he's a giant and runs around all the time. So.
Alright. Well, there you go. There's a good thing for fighting the giant. You get some gold pieces. I won't
Do I
take
get any experience points out of this as well?
The way that this campaign runs is by milestones. So if you achieve a certain tier, then you get rewarded for it. And
You're like
everybody
level
does.
5. You should have plenty of stuff going on
Well,
right
everyone's
now.
a level 6.
6.
So everyone's a level 6.
Yeah. And I just jumped in.
Well, don't worry. After you get your person actually settled, you should have quite a few more moves.
I got all day tomorrow, so.
I don't!
But that way I can help you.
I work double tomorrow!
I know, but I can at least get your character settled in, except for the backstory. I'll let you personalize that yourself. But I'll have your equipment and everything.
Yeah, and then you'll be able to be like, I'm part, all of us, and you'll be like, you. By the way, since I jumped into the battle late with this guy, Schlurple will probably take 50 gold, and you will probably take 50 gold if we sell that great axe. Just a split, since you guys did most of the work, and Schlurper almost died. Please heal him.
So, are we still standing outside next to this thing's body?
Oh,
Yes.
Looting it?
You saw
Well,
the
we
foot you
looted
could,
it.
and you made your way back into the cave now.
Cave to rest. Oh, and
I'm gonna throw a pelt at each of these.
Wow!
Yes, and I will take my cloak back.
Alright, Schlurper, you're gonna freeze and die out there. Have fun.
I like to go on ahead and clean the cloak
With what?
with the hot spring water, obviously.
Just rinse it
Oh yeah,
off.
it's probably full of blood. You'd think about it. He probably got
Soaked.
wrecked in that thing.
Here,
I untied the curse
Alright.
thing and rewrapped my stuff.
let me cure you.
And then I like to hang it like right next to the fire so it can dry.
You see just this kind of magical aura go about you, and you just start seeing the wounds start to like heal up. And you're like, hey,
What about the bear?
So,
Oh, he didn't.
bear was left.
That bear's got
Bear
wrecked.
died.
Bear dead.
Fair
Man,
enough.
let's go back and get a pelt from him. What the f are we doing?
Waiting for the storm to pass.
Can I just like throw a pelt on and go and like salvage the body?
Not by yourself.
Why not?
You wanna die?
Just kind of.
I
There's
have
another
a
ice
cape on.
giant.
Thank
Not from the coal, but if a giant comes back.
Hey, Austin, do you want to? Where's your character piece? Right there.
Right there.
Oh, I couldn't see her behind that. Do you want to put these like in a little shelf so we can keep them separated and actually know?
Yeah.
Or a
Put it
tiny
in
little
like
drawer.
a little Ziploc bag.
Yeah, because we all found characters we like. And I took the small one.
The little water bender one.
I switched mine to a
That
mighty
will
warrior.
be the
female
end
one.
of this session,
Can I have yours?
guys.
Yeah.
Woo.
Till
A
next
little bit
week.
longer, a little bit longer than some people would have enjoyed, but
That happens
did
every
you have
game.
some fun? A little bit.
A little bit as you laugh at everything.
At least no one got lit on fire.
Hey, people got wrecked and there was lots of jokes.
So, thank you guys so
Can't make
much
the
for
jokes
joining. Check us out next week when
What?
we do
Wait,
it
did
all
we have
over
people
again.
check us out?
Some people.
Some people.
We just had
Oops, wrong
Dan and Tim from the local game store.
Sorry, 11:30.